Let's see here. What's good, bro? What's good, Lagoon? What's going on here? What's going on here? He's like, what's good, Lagoon? Give me one sec, guys. I'm just getting stuff set up here. You all can still hear me, right? Look here. Yeah? Okay, okay. Alright, let me get this thing here, and... Alright, posted. Alrighty. I'm gonna get onto the stream so I can see this chat. Little settings. Why does it only say top messages? All messages. I want to see all of them. Alright. Yes, of course, ask questions. Yes. I want y'all to ask questions. Okay. Can't really tell. Okay, so. Yeah, what's up? Right. Was it Rio Trap Gaming? Or I'm just gonna call you Ryo. Everything's good. Alex, he's like, my goon. Nah, man, what you talking about? He says, yeah, okay. And we got Gumpy here. So yeah, we got some people here. Again, of course, once again, ask questions. He says, yo, could I join you? Sure, man. Hey, Ego, do you have... Thank you for the donation, Mr. Alex. Very happy about that. Epion... I'm just gonna call you Pliskin, because I already know you love... Say... But you already know Pliskin, bro. Escape for New York. I'm hyped right now. But yeah, you can join me. Just, here, send me your... If you have a PlayStation, send me your thing on, like... the fucking... Discord, like DMs. Here, I'll even DM to you real quick. Here, give me a sec here. Here, give me one sec. Give me a sec. Yeah, just make sure to send me. Yeah. I'm on like not PlayStation 4. Actually, PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5. I gotta get that, man. Nah. Forget it. oh, dang, you're on Steam. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So. This is so hype. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to be streaming for at least like 3 hours and stuff before I head out and fucking smash it at the arcade or something. Now, okay, so let's get to this chat. All right, yo, what's up, dogs? Okay, have to show love. Yes, thank you for showing me love, Josh. I super appreciate it, man. It's hard times. Oh, what's good? Everyone come for Jason. I'm just gonna call you Jay. What's up, Jays? Yeah, I'm just calling you Jays. What's up, Jays? Ocraft. Yo, keep up the good content, man. Yo, alright. I'll make sure to, man. I won't disappoint. Today's a terrible day to win an Xbox. Oh, I know, right? Whoa, this is new music for Kindred of the Totem. Gumpy said, I was wondering about part 1 to 2 scaling, so D's Jonathan's body right, despite being weakened, he still survives, hits star platinum. Yep, still scales. Part like 1 to 3, like back scaling, all that stuff, it's fine. Would this give him city level durability and justice skills? Yes, you're 100% correct with that assessment. How does it feel to be wrong about JoJo? I don't know, man. It's a pretty interesting feeling, you know. But man, what was it? I just gotta say some of these I don't know why, but like I feel like it's pretty strange with the the JoJo fandom. In my opinion, I think I was talking with this about... Here, I gotta turn on the music, because this is too loud. Can't hear you. Shit right now. Audio. Let me turn this down real quick. Okay. So, basically, right? There we go. Alright. So basically, when it comes to GR people... Yeah, okay, so here's what's strange, right? Okay, I find super strange. Is that GR people are the only people in the community that are like they're trying to like grasp at like super high straws or just twist things or whatever the hell, like just like, well, actually this and that, like in some like really weird ways. And it's like they're basically like, how can I put this? They're trying to pull like some kind of like Saul Goodman shit or something. I don't fucking know, but that shit's just not flying or whatever. Well, actually, GR can revert something that doesn't exist. Well, how can you revert something that doesn't exist? That doesn't make any sense, right? Some weird like shenanigans going on here, or like well, actually, Diablo erases like, despite all the contradictions of Diablo literally erasing or just erasing literal time, he's intangible at that one moment. So clearly, he must be like erasing literal time. Oh, like that doesn't make any sense. Like, so you're gonna take all these contradictions, but like that one thing that doesn't really favor you at all. Like that could just also apply just to him being regularly intangible. Like if he would erase perception of time, but no, we have to say it correlates for some reason. It's like okay, like really weird arguments like all around. I don't know, man. That shit's just like next gen. I never understand it. Especially people who probably watch this stream. Especially people who defend people who fake GDR scans. Like, oh yeah, big W's. He was joking. All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna come to your house. And let's say like, no, actually, let's say in a hypothetical scenario, Astro Boy comes to your house, lasers your mom to death, and then you cry and get angry about it. Then all of a sudden, like Astro Boy says, "Yo, bro, I was fucking joking." Like, like, come on, like, it's like, bro. Astro Boy's like, I would have done it again. I would have did it to more moms. Like that's basically the scenario. All right, now let me read some of the comment threads on here in this live chat. People gotta realize that Goku is a porno victim. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Vegas, dude? Yo! Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to keep going with the chatter, boys. So, there's a lot more people than usual, man. Probably it's because it's the middle of the day. Not gonna lie. Oh, he's dead as shit. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna blast these guys up. And he left. Oh, it's just gonna be a me game. Yeah, we're gonna throw this too. Throw. Boom. Alright. Die. And there's still more of them? Holy. Okay. Alright. Now I can actually read real quick. Okay. Let's see here. Geography. Let's see. Yeah, sub-vegan student. Yep. Goku is a GR victim, to be honest. How far does GR go against the Crusaders? Not very far. Like, he gets beat up by like Star Platinum. I'd say like, what was it? Super Chariot with its armor off. Like he's just gonna like blitz and like one shot him. Yeah, there's some shenanigans with that. Let's see here. This is GR stands make stuff up to scale GR. That is true. They like fucking make anything up to like get this motherfucker that high or whatever. Even making up like, oh, actually he scales above like stands past part like 5. I'm like, okay, you just literally made that shit up. Like, get the fuck out of here, right? Like that's just not real life. That's like saying just because, let's say for example, Star Platinum, right, had the statement strongest ability, or whatever the fuck, right? Okay, he scales above like part 7 and 8 stands now in terms of abilities. Does that sound like stupid to you? That's because it is. That's because it is stupid, alright? So, my god. Let's see here. Where's last one of this? But yeah, I don't get it. They'll just make up literally anything just to get GR that high. Honestly, and this might be a hot take, I think that like GR, like at least GR tards, that's what I'll call them. I think they're kind of worse than Goku. It's like stands, man. Like, I know that's a big thing to say, but I do think they're definitely pretty bad. Like, and goddamn.
Don't worry, just tripped.
Let's see here. More stuff. Let's see. So good mythical limbo victim. Yeah. Is the topic George Powers killing whatever? Just whatever. It's just whatever. I'm just talking about George Powers killing. Also looking at you guys' comments. But yeah, oh. Let's see here. Yeah, bro. I've oddly had a ton of people trying to tell me GR revert Jonah's death if he died. That's just fucking stupid. I'm gonna be a dead ass. Like, like people that say that stuff. It's like, imagine like, oh, we don't know that much about GER, but let's just make claims about GER since we don't know that much about him and act like it's like a fact rather than like having data behind it, right? Or something like more likely, right? Rather than just saying, well, it reverts things or whatever, right? Like, I don't know. It's just like, imagine if you had the ability to use like fire, right? And you just no limit fallacy, like what you could just deal with the fire in the first place. Like you manipulate fire in every like perceivable way. Like kind of like for example, what was that motherfucker from DC? The um, fucking hell, dude. Like I forgot it. The fuck? Oh, there's a knock at that door. Anyways, oh shit, I gotta get his ass. I think it's Firestorm, right? He manipulates fire, does all this molecular shit. So since he can do all this molecular shit and turn like I don't know shit to different shit or whatever, does that mean like Abdal can do the same thing, right? Since they both manipulate fire. But we don't know much. But I mean, to be honest, all we know is he manipulates fire. He can do fucking do anything. Like, come on, really? That's basically the arguments these GER tards are presenting. Like, oh, he could just revert to zero. I mean, since he could revert things to zero, he could revert his like Jordan's death to zero. There's no evidence for it, but his abilities revert to zero. Duh. Like, like come on. Like obviously, if Giorno died, this Stan would die as well. Like even in the premonition, like Diablo saw that was fated. Like GER dies with Giorno, they're connected still. Like come on, that's just a dumb argument. Let's see here. It says jobbers should scale One Piece instead for real, for real. Fuck me. Now, okay, so when it comes to listen, I like One Piece. Okay, actually, I've been watching that shit since middle school. Like, I still gotta keep catching up to that shit. But scaling it, that's gonna be. I don't know, man. That's a long ass series. Like Tyler, no, he's been trying to get me to like scaling that shit out. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like reading all that shit and catching up to that's one thing, but scaling it as well, that's a lot, man. That is a lot. I'll have to keep track of since it's just such a long series. I mean, I guess I might be sounding like maybe hypocritical because, like, I mean, I scale some DC and you already know how like long and maybe convoluted DC can be too. But I mean, still, like, I don't know. It's strange. Yeah, it's like the cameo song. Strange. Like, come on. That's what it is. It says, the tangibility is something I somewhat disagree with you on. Yeah, like, because once again, when it comes to Diablo's intangibility, okay, because I gave it more thought at least, and I just, like, saw, like, how incredibly sus that shit is. Okay, so, how can I put this? I think it's reasonable, like, okay. I think what people get right is, let's start from the basics of, like, Diablo, like, I'm not gonna rebut that guy, actually. But, let's start from the basis of Diablo whole, like, you know, intangible, tangibility argument thing, right? Here's the basis of it. If no one can generally at least empathize or get with this, like, reasoning, right, then, like, I don't know, I think you're just lost, like, completely. Is that it should at least appear pretty fucking sus. Let's say if a person's questioning things, right? And they just want some evidence for it. And let's say it's specifically Diablo's, like, tangibility and tangibility, right? And they see this motherfucker, like, dodging attacks, right? Whatever, in time race. But the biggest damning one is that, like, let's say in the manga, where an attack hits him, and it doesn't go through his head, and, like, we see this attack, like, lay there for, like, 2 panels before Diablo moves his head out of the way just to make the attack proceed, right? So, like, that's why, like, some people, like, you can just look at that and be like, okay, this is, like, fucking sus as hell, like, obviously, I get, like, he was intangible in that, like, one instance, right? That's 100%. We all agree on that. He's intangible, right? But, and in one instance, he's clearly tangible. Like, maybe, like, it's an ego, man. Like, okay. When it comes to Diablo moving his head out of the way, like, that Sticky Fingers attack, right, where it was architect to his head, I guess it must be an ego thing for, let's say, like, any character in fiction where an attack hits them, they just want to get the fuck out of the way of it because it just hit them. They don't want to take any more damage. Like, what? Like, wow, what an ego. Remember when Naruto, like, remember when an attack hit Naruto and, like, while the attack hit Naruto, he just fucking moved out of the way of it, taking less damage or some shit? Damn, what an ego Naruto had. That guy is ego-driven, bro. He should be fucking in blue lock. But that's why at least saying, like, okay, reasonably looking at Diablo's tangibility and intangibility during time race, it should be at least a little bit sus from, like, a person's point of view if they're, like, at least a little bit skeptical on his, well, intangibility if they look at the previous scenes and just see, like, one 100% moment where he's like tangible and like how it's consistently he's just dodging attacks, right? So at least that's kind of my reasoning for that, right? I think people should kind of question that a little bit more because let's say outside of that sticky fingers attack connecting to Diablo's head, right? If let's say there's nothing like that ever, and it was just Diablo dodging attacks, 100% that'd be fine. You could just argue that okay, Diablo's just doing because he has a big fat like fucking ego, right? But in that one instance where he literally has to move out of the way, it that whole ego argument is just irrelevant. Like that should no, right? It says, "Job, are you doing your macing massive ammo and insta kill?" I'm just like autopiloting right now, man. I'm just autopiloting right now. Like I calm down. But yeah, that's kind of my stance on the whole you know intangibility tangibility thing, right? Oh, there's one. No, there's some more of them. Okay, give me one sec. I'm gonna kill some zombies and then read more of you guys. What you saying? I think that's the only one. Yep. Okay. All right. Well, let's read some more. Jesus Christ, 17 people? And there's a guy in front of me. Another one. Thank you. Okay. So, it says, I hate when GR tards say the revert to zero is automatic, even though there's multiple statements saying it's not. Even just then, with like without the statements of revert to zero being automatic, just look at the revert to zero as itself, just like what it's defined as. That is literally reactive. Like it's returning an attacker's will in action to zero, meaning that someone has to be fucking attacking. So that's literally reactionary. I don't get it. Like the fuck? Like an attack needs to happen in order for something to be reverted to zero. So that's what it means. It's just reverting an attack. It's reaction. It's reacting to you doing an action, and it reverts it to zero. Like that's not really that hard to like wrap your head around. They're just like overcomplicating it for like no reason, right? But yeah, everything just makes it reactionary. Um, Plus if like revert to zero like wasn't like if it wasn't like let's say reactionary, right? Let's just say it was automatic, right? Let's and keep in mind, let's just remove the attacker thing, right? Because the attacker is specifically reactionary. It's reacting to someone doing something or a negative action towards like Droner, right? So if we remove that and we just say the ability is completely automatic, that would mean that like GR is just gonna fucking revert anything and everything, like all the time. That would be fucking ass. Like fucking I don't know, me playing this game. Oh, I just ran here. Oh, nope, revert to zero. Um, I don't know, just like some really stupid shit. Like me fucking looking at chat. Nope, revert to zero. Like everything and anything. If it's truly automatic, it doesn't discern. That's the thing. It doesn't discern between anything. That's the problem. If it was truly automatic, it wouldn't discern between anything. So that's kind of just why I heavily disagree with that notion that people think like, oh, it's fucking automatic, right? And there's even more, of course, with statements, but like generally, just the ability in itself, like no, it doesn't make any sense. So,
I
um,
think DMC is
opinion
right.
on Mad
Maybe
Max
too
versus Snake
patient.
Plissken, I'd be happy to see it. Honestly, that'd be pretty dope. I love Escaping New York. I haven't seen Mad Max in a while. I have to re-see it, but yeah, all I know is that like Escape from New York is a massive W. Makes me kind of want to watch yeah, Escape from New York and also Big Trouble in Little China. Such good movies, same actors. But let's see. Um, wouldn't GR do well against Go Beyond because Go Beyond's strongest ability, but Gappy needed loads of help instead to use it. And the OG versus higher like physical stats. I'm not a GR fanboy. Okay, well, okay. So basically, in terms of like GR versus Soft like Go Beyond, it's pretty clear cut. Like so, basically, in terms of him needing help, I'm like, yeah, obviously that's true. But in this fight, he's not gonna need help, right? Which is fine because he can aim Go Beyond. By the end of the chapter, he aimed it at Wonder Review, like to kill him. So, all right, good. Now we're making progress here. Now, how's the fight gonna go? Like higher physical stats, that's true. GR is way faster and all that type of stuff. But he's also a dummy that consistently just lets the opponent throw out whatever attack, right? Just so it can revert it. consistently, right? It's mostly reactionary stand. So Go Beyond would just literally fold that man up badly. He'd just like one shot him with the bubble. He wouldn't even be able to revert it either. The bubble's like fucking way too like powerful and hacks and shit. Doesn't even exist. Like what's he gonna revert? But yeah, like that's kind of the gist with Go Beyond versus like Software or yeah, Go Beyond versus like GER. It's literally the same conclusion I had in my Test Act 4 video. Like, bro, like, this is how it's gonna go. Let's say, just, what was it, the opponent of GER is just gonna launch their attack first. GER is gonna try to revert it. It's gonna fail, and then he dies. That's literally just the clear cut, like, answer, right? I mean, that's all it is, right? And so, yeah, like, that's pretty much the gist, right? So, it says GR is hard to scale. It has worse stats than Civiche, but has some OP quasi manipulation. Motherfuckers just can't handle JoJo not being the strongest first in existence. I know, right? Dead Sea player is still here because Dead Sea's the GOAT. True. I don't even. Oh yeah, I forgot he's dead. Oh man, I wonder if I like kill the last zombie, will he just like actually be back? Um, Jabber, you remember that guy that hated a whole horse beating GER? Yeah, true, true, true. That's pretty funny. The JoJo verse catch that high adder plus rat. Lol. It says this feels pre-recorded. What? What the fuck? Okay, carrot. This guy is on some fucking weird shit. Okay, if Jobber dies, he has to do a feet reveal, hand reveal. Hell no. Real GR tards. What is this? Yo, sup, Rye? Oh, bro, this guy has the best Part 8 character. Like, that's the Joker right there. Is Rye from Part 8. It says, if Star Platinum can punch faster than light, shouldn't he be able to destroy his opponent's sheer light speeds like how bullets are just like no objects? Nah, that just would be appealing to reality. Um, wouldn't Journo fare better if he activated Requiem for the first time against Tuss? Uh, let's see, if you activate Requiem for the first time against Tuss, since Requiem grants to your whatever user, that's just like a no limits fallacy. I'm like, and also a cop. I was like, okay, like really, like, so are you telling me that like in every fight Journo's in, he's just let's say he looks at Goku, the air is just gonna give him power to defeat Goku? Like, come on, that's literally a no limits fallacy. Um, I'm trying to keep up. Okay, I'm trying to keep speed this up. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. Holy shit, this is more people than I see. Okay, in chat. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Firestorm, Trigon. But you're rating to zero. I never understood why people wanted to put GR so high up when none's shown about him. Exactly. That's another problem with that fucking stand. Like, what the fuck? We barely seen anything about him, but you want to put him so fucking high. Like, even though, like, the reason why they're putting him so high is just, well, barely any evidence. Like, oh, I'm assuming he's this high. Like, huh? He says, I forgot to ask you this, but we made. Well, he says, I forgot to ask you this when the video you made was relevant, but if Armor's Supertrade is stronger than GR, then does that mean that Rec Chariot Requiem is superior to just Requiem? No, not really. I don't know. Like, to be specifically honest, like, I think I mean, obviously, normal Silver Chariot and like Requiem, just like Chariot, are like very different. So I don't think I would make the difference, right? Plus, I don't know. They're very different. I wouldn't make the comparison between them, right? That's similar. I mean, the whole point of me making that like YouTube short where I explain that like Silver Chariot is just stronger than like GR is just literally the point. Silver Chariot is stronger than GR. Like that's a fact. Like in the story. And people are like, "Well, you think he beat GR?" I'm like, "Did I say that? Huh? Bro, this is not that's a topic for another time, but that was not the point of this YouTube short. What are you talking about, fam?" But yeah, like I mean, I do think that at least armorless Super Chariot can definitely beat up GR pretty badly. Like one shot him, 100%. Just as GR isn't even in the top 10. Ooh-wee. Damn, bro. Damn. Um, I would say this. He's not in like GR isn't even in like the top 5. For me, he's like 6th place. That's me, right? I think that's where I put him 6th place last time I remember. Um, it says Craftwork blitzes. What do you mean? D4C Love Train GR. Of course he's above. Yes, of course D4C Love Train above GR. Doesn't GR then manipulate fate since he was fated to die? And that's the other thing. People think another thing with like GR is like, oh my god, he passively manipulates fate. That shit's just dead wrong. Again, like, okay, like let's say GR is fated to die in the future, right? And this character he's facing up against, he's gonna be fated to die against. But this character speed blitzes GR before he could even activate Revert to Zero to even change fate in the first place. GR changing fate in the first place is reliant on Revert to Zero in his own reaction time. So if an opponent fucking blitzes him or whatever, or just like simply overpowers the ability, that shit's just not gonna proc, is the point, right? So I wish people would just stop arguing that like weird stuff, right? Like, oh my god, like or just thinking that's such a crazy thing, like GR defines fate. Holy fucking shit. Like, bro, calm down. Like you realize that the only way he can defy it is if he has the reaction time and to activate his ability to do so. If he's up against a character that is faster than him to one shot, right? Or is just gonna overpower the ability, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? So yeah. But anyways, right? Uh, sub creator, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving so this zombie don't kill me. Here, actually, is this? Damn it. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna try to keep catching up to this chat because it's taking a bit. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. It says, does your like manipulate fate since his fate fate die? I mean, yeah. Obviously, if he uses his ability versus zero, he could change fate. It's only prefaced on if he can use his ability. Excuse me. I put Kraftwerk over. Wow. Okay, okay. Took Swakage a bit to catch up to One Piece. True. Can't wait to see some One Piece videos from him. I know it's gonna be pretty interesting seeing a pretty much a Naruto YouTuber go over to some One Piece. So it says, bro, the stream delayed like 500 minutes. Fuck, dude. Silver Cherry can't beat GR though because Silver Cherry got hacked by King Crimson, but GR ain't beat Silver Cherry without revert to zero. What the fuck? Okay, I don't think y'all get this, but like, okay. So once again, the point is, Silver Cherry with its armor off, even against King Crimson, is just gonna blitz these motherfuckers faster than they can even do anything or use anything. That's the point. Anyways, next one. GR can be King Crimson. He just has to hit King Crimson to do the revert to zero. What if Diablo dodged a life beam? Ooh, what if? That's gonna be a what if video. What if he dodged a light beam? Same fight plays out. Uh, Sup, Jenny? Who'd win in a fight, Diablo or GR equal speed? I mean, I'd probably still say the same. Well, I mean, if their speed's like, that's the thing. If Diablo is faster, then like, obviously I'd say Diablo. But like, if it's equal, I don't think it's changing much. Um, Tangible when attacking. Um, not that. Okay, listen. So when I said like, basically, right, in order to help make more sense of like the whole like, for example, like Diablo being like tangible, right? Because it's consistent, and it says, oh, he can't like attack enemies, right? So in order for that to make the most likely sense is that when he goes to attack, like let's say a person during a race time, that person becomes selectively intangible, right? That would make at least the most sense because we know Diablo is consistently tangible and that these people can interact with them. And it's all because of like some guy was like, "Oh, Jobber, you're saying Diablo's just gonna fucking make himself a tangible, was it intangible when he attacks the fight? That's just stupid." I'm like, okay, I never fucking claimed that. I'm saying it's a byproduct of his ability. It's saying he has no control over. Obviously, like what the fuck? Like, do you really think Diablo is just like gonna be consciously just like, oh, well, I can't attack him. Nope, I gotta make myself intangible. Nope, I can't attack him. Nope. I have chivalry, even though I'm throwing blood in people's eyes and shit. Like, like stop it. Like, come on. Obviously, I'm not making that stupid ass claim. So, Dio without ego would obliterate Jotaro. Uh, that's fair. That's fair. Dio without ego obliterate Goku. Dio next Zeno. Just stop, Jobber. You goon. Wasting. Oh, what the hell? No, 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 no. God, what is this? This stream is going. Okay, I have to like fucking keep going, bro. I had to keep going. God dang it, bro. It says the ability to return an attacker's strength. Well, hold on. I'm gonna keep going further. I'm still trying to catch up to what y'all saying because this is some mighty interesting stuff over here. Okay, you got me sound like a person from Texas right now. Oh my goodness, what is this? You know what? Fuck it. Here, give me a sec. Here, because I'd rather just fucking. This running is literally making it hard for me to read your stuff. Okay, let me read some more. So let's see here. I'm gonna catch up real quick for y'all. All right. So where did I last leave off at in the chat? So the Goku stands are gonna come for your neck. Oh my goodness. Jenny's the Goku stands. Let's see here. I'll watch your King Crimson video. Thank you. It's a very informative video. Make sure to also watch the YouTube shorts too and the GER arc playlist. All you gotta say to GR tards is prove it. And they'll just do the biggest mental gymnastics and fabricate evidence. That's basically the gist. A quick question, Jobber. Who do you got in a fight between Foo Fighters and Blackmore? Uh, I have honestly I don't have an idea. To be honest, that's pretty hard. I probably would side with Foo Fighters. Seems like Blackmore kind of like jobbed, so I guess Act 3 Goku. Yeah, he just crushes his heart. Rainy, rainy danger way next year. Facts. It's enough. It's fine though. Cheap trick. One shots. Wonder if you and GR. If King Crimson just removes perception of time, how come GR still reacted? I still believe it's automatic. Oh, maybe. Karen, this is the big one. This is the big part. Maybe GR reacted to when. Maybe the reason why GR reacted during time erase is because when Jorno stabbed himself with the arrow, it was to make a stand ability that completely counters fucking time erase. And GR was already immune to the ability. Woo! It just means he's immune to literally time erase. That's it. That's what Jorno wanted with the arrow. He was like, okay, give me something that fucking beats this motherfucker. And then he just like stabs himself. And that's what he gets. A stand that's immune to having its perception of time and like and memory like altered, right? That and also I know y'all making future comments, but I'm trying to catch up, okay? I'm trying to get to the current events as fast as I can, bro. I need Maiden Heaven to accelerate this time to infinity for me. Okay. But yeah, that's the point. All right, so the abilities. I'm not gonna read that quote. Come on, I'm trying to catch up, bro. Thus, anything does not constitute. Yeah. Yep. Sharper Bandits, man. It says let's not get a so show. Your blitzes. Just get soul. Just get soul body with your vertical. But the bubble wouldn't. How would that work? How would that work? It just works. What the fuck? Like, okay, that's like if I shoot what? Okay, if I shoot an attack, right? And this attack is like, I don't know, multiversal plus, and you can only revert like UD plus things, and you revert me, you're not gonna revert the attack. Because the attack's too powerful for you to revert it. You can revert me, that's fine. Like, okay, cool. But you're not gonna revert me like or the attack that's already out, basically. Um you have no proof that Jiro would just stand there. Okay, this is stupid. Like, rewatch the fight and reread that fight, like of Jiro versus King Crimson. Like, this is like brain rot, where it's like, okay, you're just gonna ignore that GR stood there for like 45 seconds when it was created, and this allowed Diablo to use Epitaph to precog it. Cool. You're gonna also ignore that GR didn't like after its initial attack, it didn't do anything else. You just decided to walk towards like fucking King Crimson and just let him use like time erase and let him do whatever he wants, right? Cool. Like, also, non-camp video game, if you want to use it, like, you're just gonna ignore that, like, fucking GR just let, like, Diablo, or not Diablo, or D over Heaven just pack up fucking Johnny, like, for a while. Like, come on. There's a lot of things you've got to ignore to, like, make this, like assertion that GR is just gonna immediately speed blitz in, like, one shot in a fight when it's consistent that he just is a mostly reactionary, like, being, right? Especially due to its ability. So that's just stupid. Hey, Jobber, love your name. Peep my name. Also, that's obviously Becca's peak. Yep. Go dot knows. Yeah, can't undertone his peak. Let's see here. Nah, he definitely 20 minutes behind. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, GR didn't just stand there. He's waiting for Diablo. As soon as GR appeared, shot at blah, 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 blah. As soon as GR appeared, okay. He did just stand there floating. God, I'm not going to go over this. This is dumb. It's so dumb. All right. Thank you for okay. Now I'm catching up more. All right. Thank you, Jetty, for the $5. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the love. Okay, okay. This is all right. So let's see here. Oh, and they're debating in chat. Okay, so who do you think is underrated character scaling wise? Me personally, I think Sekko's top slept on. Mans have been run from. Oh yeah, Sekko's pretty good. I think underrated characters if they're used in like combination would be Mariah from Part 3 with the magnetism rate of electrical outlet, and also Metallica. That'd be pretty cool. I get hate, but Jotaro overgo good turbo speed. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Jenny, for the $2. Revive you with a Jabba revive you. I have ray gun. I have ray gun. I'm gonna play that map again. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep speeding up in chat. Okay. Tier reverted something else 100% guaranteed to happen. The downplay is insane. No downplay. I mean, he did reverted and it was faded, and that's 100% cool. But there's no downplay when I say that he needs a reaction time to do so, and if he doesn't against a character that's just gonna speed blitz him or overpower his ability, then it just doesn't matter, right? Okay, we gotta go to nose. Go to nose. It says. Are you aware of this? Yes, I'm aware, Carrot. You've been saying that for like fucking 10 minutes now. Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm trying to catch up, man. This is Switcher without armor versus Star Platinum. Star Platinum still collapse statements, and also like he fought that so much area, like was amped like multiple times. What's supposed to happen when you hear that harms him speed blitzing, infinite rotation? It's never it's truth. I don't know what that question means. I'm trying to fucking keep up, man. Okay. Okay. If a stand such as Made in Heaven is supposed to speed blitz Giorno, the outcome would never reach because the outcome would never happen. They'll never reach the truth, and they'll never reach the point where you just no limit fallacy the ability go that knows. Anyways, says Jobber, I found the instance in the manga where you're talking about one thing, sticky fingers when it hits the opponent, makes zippers appear on it. Yep, the zippers appear on Diablo for a bit and are gone after he uses his ability. Like on Diablo in his time race, now they're still there in his time race, and then like keep in mind, it's still during the beginning of his time race, in the first like act of it, and then in the mid act, it's just gone. But yeah, it still exists in his time race. Just knows, or okay, I'm gonna keep going down chat. So I had to might skip over some stuff. Let me skip. Let me skip. Let me skip. Gonna use King Crimson. Oh boy. Oh boy. Going up from Ace Attorney. What's this? Holy shit. Jobber, do you think the final villain in Part 9 is going to be broken? Yep, that's kind of like the general gist. Villains just keep getting more and more broken over time in JoJo in terms of their abilities, like the final villains. Good aggressive home, just GR. Aggressive home collapse. The green baby collapse. I think you can get him, get him, get him. Alright, I am caught up with the chat. Now y'all can stop, alright? What was that motherfucker's name again? Let me get Carrot. Come on, Carrot. I'm caught up now. So I'm caught up. Jesus. Yeah, you should. If you're really caught up, read me. Yeah, and also read these money stacks I got, bitch. I'm just kidding. Now, all right. So I'm finally caught up with this chat. Okay, I got my gobblegums now. Congrats. Yes, thank you. Jobber finally caught up to the. I'm a little bit surprised. I literally had to like exit that game just so I could. Here, hold on. I'll play this by myself, so I don't have to fucking deal with any people, right? Uh, but yes, all right. Whew. Okay. Took him longer than the start series, but finally, so chairs such as Zero says, "Damn bitch, let's go back to the beta." Gobble. It says it's been 7 years, Jobber. What the fuck? If you think GR goobers are bad in the Godzilla community, there's a guy named Pluke who scales Space Godzilla to adder based on transcending physics statement. Oh boy. Bro took a time skip. I had to, man. I had to. I had to, like, actually skip everyone's perception and memory of time. Right? I had to, man. For some reason, people get mad at that. Took more time for JoJo to end. It says he used that scale. Oh no. Can you switch to Among Us? On God, play Among Us. I'll join. I can't. That means I have to like end the stream. I had to dedicate a stream to just Call of Duty Zombies. I wish I had like a little OBS thing. It says, not gonna lie, Jabber, if Part 2 Joseph was in Part 6 during the main arc, Joseph would have found an aspel and to win against infinite speed made heaven. Bro, Josh old as fuck. I don't even think he's alive anymore in part 6, bro. Give me some Among Us support. Alright, I promise next stream we'll play we all of us play Among Us, okay? Next stream is Among Us stream. That's all I promise. Among Us. Gee, you guys the Homelander victim. Oh man. This is awesome. It feels good being caught up to the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Big W's. Big W's. Oh man. It says Diablo is intangible to everything. He's not touching while in time arrays. He's intangible. Yeah, there's definitely no proof for that. No proof for that, Biz. It says, what's your favorite part of JoJo? Just curious. I'd say, that's a really good question, actually. I have to think about it real quick. Probably still, because honestly, I've been very conflicted in terms of like part 1 to 6. I've been very conflicted between like choosing either like part like 3 or 4. That I'm super conflicted. Obviously, was it Jotaro? He's still my favorite, you know, Joestar, right? And yeah, he's still my favorite. And I mean, objectively, the best Joestar is definitely Johnny. Like, well, actually, to be honest, come on, Part 7 like is nothing but an objective W in like the JoJo community. That is the only part where the entire community like objectively agrees. Like, yeah, this is pretty much the best part. Like, at least most of the community, right? Like, yeah. And if anyone just like says, and usually the people who say like they don't think that's the objectively the best part is either, at least from what I've seen, it's either Stone Ocean Goons or like Vento Arreo Golden Wing Goons or whatever. Also, like, which is a better part, Vento Arreo or like? I think that's probably a good argument too. Is which part is better, Vento Arreo or like Stone Ocean? I just want to see the fucking two fan bases just like go fucking at each other or some shit, like, because they're pretty prominent, especially the Stone Ocean people on Twitter, man. Bro, they attack anybody and anything for anything. Like, this shit's nuts. This shit's nuts. And I can pause? Yes! Oh my goodness. So let's keep reading so I don't get left behind again. Okay? So, let's see here. Joker versus Jorno. Dear God. I'll get to that last, actually, when I catch up. When we play Among Us, we're gonna change Chopper's perception of time. Holy shit. Let's see. Joker steps in the direction. Jorno's direction. The entire verse stops existing. Was never written. Yo. Oh, what's up, Robux? It says actively fucking with the Among Us. Could be public lobbies. Smash your past Jotaro. Jotaro doesn't pick up boobs. Jotaro is your favorite Joestar. That's a W. I'm not sure if you could tell my OC, bro. Like, literally, this is Godot and like Jotaro, like combined in one. Diablo is intangible. It's just very situational. Like whenever I ask my dad with help or something. Part 7 is the best part, but just starts the best. Okay. Who's your favorite antagonist? I'm probably I'd say like objectively. Um Personally I probably would say Poochie, but like I don't know, it's kinda like a tie between Poochie and Wonder Review. Um and Toro. Yeah, put Toro there. Says part 6 has goons. Yeah, on Twitter, man. Go check on Twitter, man. They'll attack anybody for anything, bro. It's crazy. Hot take, I'm not a big fan of part 5. It's not really a hot take. A lot of people aren't a big fan of part 5, to be honest. They're only a big fan of part 5 because of GR. Oh, he solos. Oh my god, he solos. Oh my god, look at the animation though. Look at the animation. Jolene's goat. Part 6 is above part 5 without a doubt. Part 6 is overrated. Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna keep going real quick. I'm gonna skip some things. Alright, I'm caught up again. It says you like Toronto's dad. What? This is FF's best girl. Julian is a girl kisser. It says these GER fans always assuming Jorno would even bother fighting anymore. Man's got that mafia money and he can probably just vibe for the rest of his life, not gonna lie. Yeah. Which is just another thing is just like, well, another thing to GR being reactionary. Why is Jorno gonna fucking care? Like, he has a stand that's just gonna like do everything for him. All he needs to do is either just stand there or walk towards his opponent, right? Just like he did with Diablo, a guy he wanted to fucking kill, right? So I I just don't get these people's logic in assuming that like GR is just gonna speed blitz on one shot at the beginning of a fight. It's just such a dog water argument that like literally your perception of time has been erased from like the events of like GR's fight with like Diablo. Yeah, the time where GR just floated in the sky for like fucking 45 seconds or like 6 panels, nope, erased from your perception. The time where like GR just like walked up to like Diablo, letting Diablo do whatever they want, erased from your perception. Like, come on, you have to make a lot of hoops to get there. Um, part three. Part 5 is part 3, which is mostly ass. More glitter, part 6 deserves its goons at least. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who would. Oh my god, I'm good at that. This is. I wonder. This is. Stan. It'd be nice to see King Crimson come back in a way, in my opinion. Not because like I'm just talking about him right now, but like genuinely, it'd be pretty cool to see like that stand come back in a way, at least. Maybe even nerf it. I don't know. I saw someone's picture and it was creating universe based times via Deathloop. Yeah, that's Demogorgon. There we go. Yeah, that shit's people make that shit up too. I remember that back in the day. They just make up random shit. I mean, most stars won't overpower their enemy. Most of them will make their enemies confused and outsmart them. Logically, Jorno only outsmarted Diablo, only making him confused, not overpowering him. What do you mean, GR? He's easily battleless. He's solo fiction. Therefore, Jorno would solo that with all that bread. The joke is that it's a stupid theory. I'm sure One Piece fan out there believes it. It says Pucci Ridham versus Johnny Tussac Ford. He think wins. I mean, I don't even know why this is a topic. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that he's that basically Pucci's just gonna blitz like Johnny before he can shoot Tussac 4. But let's say if Tussac 4 is out, right? I mean, I think given a chance if he's out, he could just like ignore like the whole time acceleration thing, right? Via gravity. And then he'd be let's just say like I guess he'd be on the same time flow as Poochie, but Poochie still well ridiculously fast. He's like faster and like he has way better speed scaling, so he'd still like blitz. I think that's like the only thing I can really say. Um, let's see here. You got Epion Pliston eating a virus. It says I had something. I had someone argue GR isn't sentient, therefore she couldn't be speed blitz. Oh my god, Jesus. I wonder if Jodio at the end of the part will be like random bullshit go. Yeah, probably. I mean, keep in mind that by the end of part 9, it's gonna be 100%. Like, it's just a fact. Is that there's gonna be an ability stronger than like Wonder View and Go Beyond at the end. 100%. That's fate. That's fact. Now, Pucci made him versus Defensive Love Train. Who you got winning? I mean, either it's either it's a tie or like Pucci's just gonna like chop off like Valentine's or D4C's head off when D4C goes to like exit like half of its body outside of its barrier to attack like Pucci, right? And just gonna insta kill him. GR would still keep going during the disc because Pucci Lady managed to hold on to. I'm not entertaining this stupid argument. It says GR has infinity experience in Souls fiction. It says believe in Mr. Supremacy. Cool. Hey Jobber, I found a skin that says GTR is omnipotent. A skin that I faked but only 5 people saw. Bro, someone clip that shit. Oh my god. I see Poochie Blitzy Johnny. I see more scenarios of Jotaro taking Poochie, and we all know Jotaro got bullied by Poochie in part 6. Yeah, pretty much. It says What are the chances that? Also, I don't really vibe with the new protagonist stand or Jodio stand. I think it's kind of ass. Like, I want a humanoid stand. Just so weird. Like, I guess I don't know what Araki's cooking. Maybe he'll show us soon enough. Um, Imagine Jodio at the end could create entire multiverse something using rain. It'd be pretty funny. I wouldn't be surprised, but it'd be funny. It says, have you ever thought about scaling the Elder Scrolls or Godzilla verse? They're both underrated and have. Nah, I haven't thought about scaling either of them. Like, honestly, I'm probably more interested in scaling like maybe like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. If Jorno fought Dio with GR, Dio would you would tell Jorno to nay nay before he gets it absolutely. Yeah, pretty much. Boundless Elder Scrolls. Was there a femboy or someone with Jodio? Yeah, kinda. Jobber, explain to the crowd your version is Flash for. Nah, that's only if I get like $10 or something. I'll explain it. Okay. Only if I get $10, Molly. Let's see here. Sorry, kid. Jorno solos the Marvelverse. Where's Marvelverse is your at? Your solos. Something like go beyond versus GR. Gap can't control reality bubbles. Can't really control his bubbles, so what do you think? He can control his bubbles. He literally did at the end. Okay, he initially couldn't, but he can at the end of the arc where he literally fires the fucking attack directly at Wonder of You. So he can at least throw it in a general direction. It's gonna hit the general body of somebody. So yes, he can hit GR. He can control it. Yo, what's good, casual? Casual's here. It's nice to see him here. Very looks like fun from part 8, but it's taller. Pissing constantly. 11 out of 10 design. True. Maybe part 9 King Crimson might change perception of space time. I don't fucking know. But let's see here. Job as a text debate enthusiast, everyone. True. Was good beyond an ass pool. Yeah, I'll say it's an ass pool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It did kind of come out of nowhere. Uh, Jabber is where Araki said that GR can beat up my dad, but forgot when he said it though. Well, and one final thing. So with what was it? Yeah, Joker versus Jorno. Like, fuck, dude, I'm so worried about like when that becomes a death battle, man. Like, fuck, I something tells me that like I I have like a really strong feeling death battle's just gonna fuck it up. Like, there's two scenarios, right? Well, I mean, okay, they're both like L's, but the one's not as big as an L like as the other, right? So the one that's like half an L, but okay, at least you got it right. Is that let's just say that Joker wins. Yeah, Joker should win easily or whatever the fuck, and that's the thing, right? But they kind of fuck up on like their interpretation of like GR, like and scaling and shit like that, and basically pull up all the ass arguments that every GR target uses and spread around the community and all that type of stuff, right? So that'd be pretty like bad L, and just a lot of information going out there that's just not really correct, right? At least in my opinion, like with the data that's there, and that's like the you know that's like the half L, but half W, but the big L, right? This is the worst case scenario. That's really possible. It really could happen. It just scares me. Is that they're just gonna have fucking was it Journal with GR just win, right? And their explanation is just gonna be like he just gonna revert fucking anything. Like, bro, strong once again bringing in all the ass arguments for GR, just saying he's gonna revert anything and everything like to zero, blah 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 blah. And there's nothing Joker can do against it. GR can like fucking do everything when you revert to zero. He can even do like your attacks as well, like going back in time and hitting you or something stupid, right? And that'll be it. And like the thing is, I don't know. It's really worrying. I'm really worried about that. Like I really hope they don't like fuck that shit up. Which is why like at least I'm compiling like a document, at least to said to like fucking them in the research, like yo, like please, like at least consider this like viewpoint, at least, please God, like don't do this, right? Um, I don't know. It's I just like hope like they're not gonna do anything crazy with it. I really do hope. Like, jeez, that's all I can really say about that. And then, of course, like I think next week I'll be dropping a video regarding like the whole like Funny Valentine versus Senator Armstrong thing again, right? mainly go over the alternate universe like arguments, whatever the fuck that people make with it, or whatever they think like I don't know the world from Part 3 scales to the world from Part 7. These like stupid ass arguments or whatever, and also fallacious too. And it's like, well, and it appears that they all kind of believe the same thing. Like they really scale. Like okay, I have to make this video. Like I have to kind of like go over this notion, at least debunk it in my opinion. Like it's pretty bad. And once again, with Funny Valentine versus Senator Armstrong, right? My conclusion for it hasn't changed. Senator Armstrong is just gonna blitz in one shot, right? Before like Valentine could do anything or even use his ability. Now, if they really want like Valentine to win, they have to just do one simple thing, and it's fine because I want him to win too. All they need to do is just do one simple thing: give Funny Valentine D4C Love Train. That's all they need to do. That's the easy way to be like, okay, easy dub, easy W, by Death Battle standards. If they really want Valentine to win, right? Let's say because he's a more popular character, where the fuck, or they just a JoJo character that I don't know someone's fan of, right? Just give him D4C Love Train. People are like, well, actually, the holy corpse parts are non-standard. Okay, I'm like, okay, shut up. Like, you're just making an excuse, like, just to not give Funny Valentine D4C Love Train, try to like justify the alternate universe scaling arguments when in reality, right, you're gonna give Giorno the arrow when it's non-standard for him. You're gonna give ultimate car, or you're gonna give cars like the Redstone of Asia, so you can put it as mass become ultimate cars, which is non-standard. Like you're a lot, there's a lot of JoJo battles where they're gonna do a lot of non-standard things for these characters just to get in there. Like that's like the biggest aspect of Joker versus Giorno is that Giorno's gonna have the arrow, which is non-standard for him. You never had the arrow. Like, oh my goodness. But especially considering that, like, well, like, I don't know, it's just not really standard for him in the first place. So I think it's fine to just give, you know, just Funny Valentine D4C Love Train. Especially another thing is that they want these characters to be at their strongest, like they always say in Death Battle. So once again, I don't see a problem. Just give Funny Valentine D4C Love Train if they really want Funny Valentine to just catch the W. Like that's a super easy way to just give them a W, rather than just like having an incorrect conclusion, trying to like scale like the world from Part 7 to Part 3, and there's a lot of problems with that, right? So yeah, that would just be my take on the whole business, right? Fuck! Wait a minute, wait a minute. No, no, Jenny, you did not. You, oh my God. Okay, hold on, everybody. Jenny gave me $10 to explain the Flash War. Oh my God. Okay, I had to get up and explain the shit now. I had to. All right, everyone, sit down. This is Jobber Goda story time. Okay, so basically, this is the Flash War. Jobber Goda Flash War. Okay, I'm gonna try to like give the best explanation for what I remember saying last time for about this war, okay? So this is kind of like an inside joke or something like that, right? Between like me, Lumos, Jenny, and like Flash. We're creating a DC or Discord cosmology. Yeah, it's like DC but Discord. You see Discord, like DC, like yeah, right? Disc and Cord, DC cosmology. Now, all right. So here's how we're gonna go with this, bro. So it all starts when like essentially fucking let's say I'm just chilling, right? Like I'm like trying to like I'm running through the time stream or whatever, and my name is Parallax Jobber. I'm the controller of the Parallax entity, the Jobber spectrum. All right, this induces it's like the emotional spectrum, but it's actually just good. Okay, I'm almost listening here to hear that, but it's actually good, and the and basically I'm running through it, and all of a sudden a possibility spurg shows up. I know y'all know that one. The possibility spurg, it's like a GER charge, right? It's like that's what it's like a fake Dr. Manhattan, a loser Dr. Manhattan. All they ever do is argue impossibilities, and they think it's like some crazy shit, right? And so I'm like, I see this guy called like possibility. I see this possibility spurg. Let's call him Tank. Yeah, let's call him Tank. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. And Tank comes up. He's like, yo, Jobber, like, I know you've been looking for some scales, bro. Like they're trapped in the fucking Jobber spectrum, bro. You're never gonna get them back. And like you need to destroy the spectrum in order to fucking get them back or whatever the fuck. You know, I'm like, how can I trust you? And I fucking shoot him with my fucking parallax energy, bro, like Jobber energy. And then he's like ah. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, whoa, you've lost your possibilities. you're just tanking. He's like, nah, you gotta go back, Jobber. And all of a sudden, I go back to, like, let's say the prime Earth, right? And we're going back to the prime Earth, and then all of a sudden, I'm just creating this yellow ball of energy, trying to break the Jobber spectrum. And then all of a sudden, like Wally and Chow Casual, he just goes in, he just looks in the fucking sky, and he's like, holy shit. And then all of a sudden, Lumos Steromax, we got like fucking, like, what was it, Zeus? And from the Discord server, he's rolling up, and then they're all seeing this beam in the fucking sky. And then, like, Zeus goes up and he's like, hold on, I might try to be able to, like, get through the fucking energies, bro. And then he fucking falls down, and he's like, bro, his feelings, they're fucking too strong right now, holy shit. And then all of a sudden, Wally, he tries to go back, or Casual, he tries to go back in time before I even do this event, only to end up jobbing because the fucking spectrum, the Jobber spectrum. And then, like, Lumos has to come in. He's like, yo, Jobber, you gotta stop right now. You're fucking up the whole DC cosmology, bro. And I'm like, I gotta find the fucking wonder of these scales. I gotta find the scales. And then Lumos is trying to keep up with me. And he's trying to use his fear to keep up with my parallax energy, bro, my Jobber energy. And then all of a sudden, across DC or the Discord cosmology, there's a possibility spurg. He's like looking at the shit. He's looking at fucking universe. He's like, the possibilities are going away, bro. And then all of a sudden, I one shot Lumos, and then the story is over. I don't think that's completely accurate to the whole Flash War. Like, I don't know. Oh, and what was it? Oh, and GR died. Yeah, he died. I don't know what I want for about. Bro, I don't know what I waffled on. Oh man. But yes, that is the Jobber Godot Flash War, bro. That is the Flash War, alright? That is what I'm talking about with Parallax Jobber Godot. Parallax. Check out the debate playlist I have on the channel. There's the Parallax Jobber Godot, bro. I got the fear energy, bro. Can't nah, bro. That's debate jobber. That's parallax jobber. That's the jobber that instills fear into his opponents, makes them job. That's the jobber that makes his opponents live rent free in their minds. I lived rent free for 2 years. Comes back, he's like, nah, bro, nah. And I'm like, no, chill. Like, I beat your ass 2 years ago. Why are you here in front of my face right now? You got me sounding like low tier god. Get out of here, son. Like, come on. Oh my goodness. But and also that did happen though. A guy did I did beat a guy in a debate, and he did show up like 2 years later with like a massive like grudge. He was like super angry. I'm like, dude, it's just fiction. Like, calm down. Like, you don't need to be doing any of this. But anyways, thank you, Jenny, for the $10. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. It says, anyways, I'm gonna continue where um I'm trying to figure out where to continue with this. Okay. I know where to continue where I left off at in the chat. Okay, so where Submissive says Death Battle either gets the scaling wrong, but they get the winner right, or they get the scaling wrong and gets the winner wrong. Yeah. It probably gets the Ruby scaling correct because Rooster Teeth makes both shows, and that's true. Yeah, Death Battle's gonna fuck apart. They're probably gonna make Jordan win. Yeah, I fear that. It's highly probable. Honestly, it's so probable that, like, honestly, it just seems like a best case scenario for like Joker to win, even though I know 100% they're just gonna fuck up Jordan's like, or GER's like capabilities and stats. I'm just gonna make a lot of like assumptions without proof. You make ass arguments. Honestly, even if they say GR can revert to zero, does he even have any win cons against Joker? No, he doesn't. Like, and that's another thing about revert to zero that they believe in, right? Is that, like, oh, it's infinite speed. Why? Why is it infinite speed? Uh, Scales above, like, yeah, Notorious B.I.G. I'm like, why? Why is it scale above Notorious B.I.G.? Because there's no stats. Durr. Okay, Rolling Stones has no stats. Actually, wait, whole difference is that it can't be measured. I'm like, you realize it can't be measured because that's hard to measure in the ability first place. It doesn't do anything. It's non-existent. Like, like yeah, balls lying on the ground. Like, woo, it's gonna solo everything. Like, okay, like exactly. Like, they just the GR having no stats means like, oh my god, it has to be fucking above everything. I'm like, okay, dude, like you don't get what's going on here. All right, I don't know. And it's very strange actually because it's like, okay, so imagine this, having a conversation, be like, okay, so let's say this is different. Like, okay, we all collectively agree that Joker is speed blitzing the fuck out of like Jordan GER. And we're like, yes. I'm okay, okay. So Joker wins. It's that simple. Well, actually, about Revert to Zero, I'm like, what the fuck? I thought we just agreed. Okay, okay. So if you're asserting that, let's say even if right, Revert to Zero is infinite speed, right? How about let's assert this? It's infinite speed just for the fuck of it, right? And GR isn't. This is outside of GR's own reactions, okay? So in order to make that assertion, the argument goes that GR needs to attack the opponent for Revert to Zero to activate it on its own, right? Since it has infinite speed. Cool. How is GR going to tag Joker? How? We all agreed that Joker speed blitzing. Like, badly. It's, it's gonna be impossible for GR to even land a hit. Like, let's see if he does. Like, fucking Joker has so many like tools that just like fucking negate that like attack in the first place, like a shield or whatever the fuck. Like, how? It's impossible. It's impossible. I don't know. Like, once again, they'll just make some very big logic hoops to go around that stuff, man. Like, it's kind of crazy. It says Jobberman into the Jobberverse for real, bro. This is Miles Morales. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Oh man, this says, don't question this. All right, I'm gonna keep going down. Gonna catch up. Whew, we got them people in chat today. This is amazing. Joker Speed Blitz, the clown that gets beat up by a human. Whoa! Joker the smallest, the strongest in Smash Bros. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I think those Final Fantasy characters are also pretty cracked. GR is actually beyond fiction because he's the only character referred to Zero. Sorry, kid. Oh man. My name is Robert Goda. I was bitten by a radioactive JoJo fan. What? This is insanity. Around no concept of div. The big joking. Alright, now I can play this game. Like, I was stopped from playing the game because I had to deal with a flash war.
This is not so bad.
Oh my god.
Come, baby, we do
This is
the
part
50
7, Blast as Poochie. A radioactive G Yartar. Radioactive G Yartar, bro. Radioactive G Yartar. Like, yeah, it's like that song, Radioactive. Just make sure you put G Yartar over it. GR has infinity techniques. No, another thing that's really funny about like GR like fans or tards is that they'll get super angry at anyone trying to quantify that motherfucker. They'll get super fucking angry. They're like, you can't do that. I'm like, I just did. Like, you're just mad because fucking everything you're claiming that this guy can't be calculated at all or whatever. He's just like some fucking abysmal level above these fucking characters is just wrong, right? GR like has infinite to immeasurable attack speed. And I'm like, okay, cool. So where is that present when he like fights Diablo? Like when he, I'm guessing like, wait a minute. Diablo must have infinite to immeasurable like fucking a reaction time, bro. Like bro, even with precog, he reacted to attack from GR? What is this? Bro, remember when GR shot that rock, bro? That rock was fucking instantly at the pillar. It didn't like have to move at all. No, it went there in 0 seconds. Actually, it went there before GR even fired the fucking pebble. That's how fast it was, bro. Totally. Oh man. How does Joker speed Blade's journal, by the way? He has fellow physics, but no, do. Okay, even if, like, for example, I'm gonna go with the lowball Joker, right? To give you a perspective of how fucked Jorno is, right? Okay, so if I lowball Joker, or whatever, and just say that, for example, he reacted to the Big Bang, okay? I'm gonna repeat myself. He reacted to and tanked the Big Bang. Quadrillions of times speed light. Way faster than anything like fucking Jorno's got. So, bro, I don't want to hear a single thing. If anyone now, motherfucker Joker speed, right? And keep in mind, the mid ball for his speed is like immeasurable.
Pigs.
That's the mid ball for that motherfucker's speed. I gave you the low ball, right? Just what the fuck? Like, so if I, so if I were to go with a mid ball, right? Let's just say for a high ball, Gier has infinite speed, right?
I think
And I gave Joker his mid ball that he has immeasurable speed. He is speed blitzing like no matter what, one shotting. And there's no like high ball or for like GR's like AP that can even make him remotely harm like Joker, even enough to put him in the death loop. So it's just pretty bad, right? I don't know. It's just next gen.
why am I so heavy now?
Let me look here. I'm gonna read some more chat. Let's see. Uh, you can't quantify it. You can't. That's wrong. Because Jojo Valley said so. Let's see. It says how does? Oh yeah, I already said that. Says that 8 Ball deserves the death loop. Emperor GR. Yep. GR fans when they find out people have more than 5 brain cells. This is GR versus Demon Slayer. I don't know. I might revisit Demon Slayer eventually with the JoJo topic. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Daddy Rocky said GR is the ultimate stand 2014 for real. This says so we can scale Gumball to Quadrant. He tanked the Big Bang too. No, I hope that wasn't like some kind of side jab or argument. Like, no, that's a completely different thing. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, you can look up the clip where Joker literally tanks the Big Bang. Like, he hits the Big Bang and also like reacts to it too. Like, he can dodge it. Like, look up the clip. It's very different from the Gumball thing. So which verse is more fire to JoJo? Demon Slayer or the boys? Demon Slayer. 100%. Bro, like, there's a reason why, like, bro, Homelander from the boys would literally solo Demon Slayer. I'm not even joking. He fucking speed blitz and, like, rip their heads off. Um, it says the fighter. It says, I think he must touch a 40 object roll. Does that mean Big Bang Burger counts as. Yes, it counts, Jinx. Yes, it does count. And it says, do you need needing an ultimate stand to change reality? Yeah, Richard. Damn, even ChatGPT said GR isn't omnipotent. Okay. The way Araki scales his character is just really confusing, and sometimes the fans misunderstood some statements, especially the GR scaling by Araki himself. Uh, yeah, that's here. I'll continue playing. Yeah, that's a fair sentiment. That's like why I said I think specifically when it comes to part 5, Araki he just didn't do a good job explaining either King Crimson or GR kind of being consistent. If that makes sense with either of them, right? Especially in GR's case, like those two stands are notorious in part 5, especially for like the bad translations back then before we actually had decent ones. Right. And then, of course, the GER tards took advantage of that, and they have, like, brain worms or whatever. Like, they're just hyper convinced of, like, a false reality. And unironically, they'll never reach the truth. Yeah, it's ironic, though. I think everyone should be saying that, like, whenever, like, someone just says, like, fucking some really dumb shit, like, about GERs, like, be like, yo, you know what? For you arguing a stand, I don't know, preventing someone from seeing, like, the truth or whatever the fuck, you're literally not gonna see the truth of this fucking scaling. You're that dumb. It's insane.
Taste communist aggression, filthy worm train.
You will never reach the truth. Your parents coming back. True. Alrighty. Alrighty. Man, chat is just amazing today. Like, we got like a lot of people. We're consistently in the double digits today. It's probably because I'm streaming during daytime rather than nighttime. It's just a crack theory. I probably might try to do this more often. Lobby.
Oh, uh-oh. That sounds like trouble.
Gotta love 720p. True. I put it down to 720p mainly so I don't lag to death. Galil, I'll take it. And it's summer as well. Trucker, let's smoke some crack in the back of the shack. Yeah, Trevor, go that rhymes. Oh man. Wow. Yeah, whatever. Let me go over here real quick. Planet level. Planet level. You know, I'll still never get over the fact that like when I made that like Gia versus like Made in Heaven video, right? I think it's probably like one of those fucking GR tarts from the third community, but let's say the 10 community. It's like, bro, like it's like Jobber, you're just not open minded or whatever the fuck, or I don't know, you're just so skeptic or blah 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 blah. And this whole scenario presented for this guy to just even or a person to say this to me is like, okay, what's Poochie gonna do when Jorno creates a tree just like he did with like Koichi and he's like on top of it? What's fucking Poochie gonna do? And I'm like, fucking run on it and slice Jorno's head off? Whoa. I, I don't know. I feel like it's really weird to see people like want me to at least entertain like scenarios where like let's say GR could like win, right? But I personally won't entertain those scenarios unless it's actually like fucking not dumb. Like, oh, what if like he's a stooge and he hit the tree and he flew back like Koichi did? And I'm like, no, he's just gonna run up the tree. Like, why would he do that? Like, he ran up like multiple buildings. Like, what? I dude, come on. I'm not gonna entertain like every stupid scenario. Like I don't want to do that. I'll just take a stance on like what's like actually most likely gonna happen rather than just like entertaining like random like scenarios. Like I don't know, what if like Tournament was hit on his taxes? Like what would Poochie do then? Like I'm not gonna entertain those types of scenarios. They're just they're like what? Like I'm pretty sure if I even entertain that scenario in the video, right, and I actually was super serious about it, let's say it went on for like 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure everyone would be like scratching their heads in confusion, like, who made this argument? I hope Jobber, what? Why are we even going over this? This is stupid. I'm pretty sure most people have that same sentiment. Like, what's Poochie? Yeah, come on. What's Poochie gonna do if a tree's in front of him and Jorno's on top of it? That's the one shot. That's how GR's gonna win. No diff. That's dumb. GR fans on their way to spread misinformation. True, bro. True. Do that proudly. They're like, yes. Spread that shit, bro. This is you're not the only YouTuber that thinks Star Platinum solos GR, but other than that, Star Platinum is over Wonder View? Some that other YouTuber has Star Platinum over Wonder View. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, some people say think I like care like super hardcore. Let's say about like other YouTubers are like, oh, Johnny said this about like GR, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. I think the only one I actually would care about a lot is probably Death Battle. That's probably what I would care about a lot, but I wouldn't like. I'd probably just make a simple like reaction video to it, like, oh yeah, like be respectful about it. If someone has like a take, like I don't know, GR versus Wonder View, like Wonder View class or whatever. Let's say it's oh these stands was like beat Wonder View, like okay, I'll probably just make a video, be like, well, yeah, I'm gonna bring up these stands, be like, oh, these stands could defeat Wonder View, but they can't. I'll explain why. Like, I'll like go over each scenario, right? Be like respectful about it, unlike other people that like fucking lose their minds and just want to harass people over if it, like online over it, and be like, "Ah, you better talk to me right now. You better talk to me. Everyone is obligated to have a conversation with me." I'm like, okay, bro, like you need to go outside. Like I'm about to do in like I think about an hour. Goodness. Yeah, I'll pause. I don't know why I'm running. I just realized I keep doing that. It's a habit. Um I haven't slept in 12 hours. My brain is a vegetable. Bro, you gotta sleep, man. You gotta sleep. I forgot about the possibility spark rolling up with the one possibility. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, see, yeah, that's what happens when I destroy the jobber. Yeah, the jobber spectrum. It reveals that there's like when all the possibilities are gone, there's a singularity. Like there's a singularity like possibility. It's the origin of all possibilities. That's what the possibility spark tank was after. And then he finally becomes the greatest possibility spark of all time. Holy shit. That's it. Let's see here. Seth is an example of someone who's too skeptical when it comes to power scaling. Well, okay, so when it comes to Seth, right? It's like, yeah, I'll kill the zombie. So when it comes to Seth, at least back then, like when he does his stuff, at least from what I've seen, yeah, he's very skeptical. And he just, I think the biggest reason for that and the biggest problem, which kind of coincides with each other, is that another thing with skepticism is that no one takes a fucking stance. That's the biggest problem with skepticism. No stance is taken at all. But like an even more annoying way, like some people do, is even though they haven't taken a stance, they'll pretend that them not taking a stance is the stance that means that this character wins the battle. Even though they're very skeptical in like both characters in the first place. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like holy shit, right? Like I don't know. Like the skepticism shit is fucking ass. Like entirely. Like go by data. Like give us a conclusion here, right? Like sure, it's fine to question things, right? That's natural. That's like how like science is like fucking conducted. But don't just like question things and then never give an answer. Like what? Or no, don't give an answer based on just only skepticism. That's another thing. Like don't do that. Stop. Give a certainty. Give a certainty. That's all you gotta do. But no, like, I don't know, they want to do some street philosophy or some shit. Like, it's like, bro, I'm like light years ahead of like some of these other people that be like, oh well, I think I don't know, man. I think that like this guy could win this fight, but I see some other scenarios where this guy could win, and I'm gonna leave it up to you. No, he wins. Shut up. Damn. Stop doing that. It's annoying. Just give us. Just stop being in the middle. Damn, bro. Give me certainty. I don't like that shit. Like, and if y'all don't get that, like, imagine if you went to the fucking doctor. Like, what would you really do? Okay, come on. What if the doctor, like, you're at the fucking doctor's and he says, bro, you may have cancer. Like, there's most likely you have cancer, but like, you do have this other thing or whatever, or you can have this other thing. I, I'll leave it up to your interpretation. I'm like, no, just tell me what the fuck I have. Holy shit. Like, don't give me this. That's some bullshit. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, man. But yeah, that's like what I think on that like topic. Also, look at Carrot, man. He's like super lost, like every time. Everyone's like, yeah, I understand what Jarvis talking about. And then he's like, oh, what is he talking about? Bro, put your earphones on, bro. Put your earphones on and listen. You'd know what I'd be talking about. You know, I will repeat myself though. I mean, what I was responding to was mainly just like people having like these weird skepticism like stances, right? And they'll never actually take a stance. But like, let's say if there's a character they want to win, right? They'll either be like, they ought to be super skeptical towards like your character, but they'll never be that skeptical at all towards like their own character. But when someone is towards their character, then they get really angry, right? Because only they can do that. And it's just really weird stuff. Like Just take a stance.
Die, slime
Be
thing,
equal with
die,
everyone's like fucking
die!
interpretations, arguments. Just don't be dumb. Because at the end of the day, like if you're hyper skeptical, like I don't know, if you're hyper skeptical towards like my character, right, and you don't apply that same level of skepticism towards your character, and we never reach your character, right? Let's say there's people watching, like you didn't really change anyone's opinion on like a subject. You just made people look at you differently
Die,
because
sick of
you didn't actually power scale anything. You just questioned literally everything under the fucking sun without having a conclusion in the first place, right? Or like a set idea, right? It's a nothing burger. That's all I can really say for that. Let me look at more stuff to catch up to the chat while I'm playing. Holy mother of God! It says, what was it? Okay, what's your least favorite verse? Like scaling, like least favorite scaling wise. Yeah, probably SCP. I mean, I don't know. SCP's got some stuff, but it's really hard for me to get into though. Hey, Jobber, can you do a scaling video on Ostrich from Ostrich Wrath? Series super underrated. I'll think about it. I might do one. I might. It's funny that you mentioned the tree defense for GR as I got the same thing, but it was defense for Josuke versus Jordo. Oh my god. Pretty sure Dio with like the word of Blair's GR. Yeah, he does. Not even in the novel too, but GR fans trying to explain how GR would beat the Word of Heaven despite the Word of Heaven negging GR. Yeah, people are stupid. They're dumb. Let's see here. I just looked up Joker's power scaling and what the fuck? Why is he so busted? Yeah, versatile working character stats is pretty high. He's pretty high, dude. What is the worst GR take you've ever seen? All of them. All of them that just wank him. Like all of them. I know this seems like I guess subjective. Like, what do you mean by wank? Like, what do you mean? Like, I just say like anything that like has GR, um, basically above universal plus and massively faster like plus in speed. That's what I'd say. And also like making up fucking abilities for him or whatever the fuck. Like any of that shit. That's the worst. It happens all the time. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna keep going down chat. Yes. Can Jolene beat Jorno? It would be great. Nope. Unfortunately, Jolene cannot beat Jorno. He kind of has a little bit better scaling in part 5 with goal experience than like she does in part 6. Like which would you want like concretely in terms of speed, right? Like would you be more comfortable siding with a guy that scales like at least below silver, at least a little bit below silver cherry in speed, or would you side with a chick that's like 1/4 of like star platinum speed? Like I don't know. I feel more comfortable personally with the whole silver cherry thing. Um, what is blubbering about your mom? Let's see here. Maybe Julian. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Break from the Matrix. Jabber talking about Jojo and me nodding my head like I know what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, sometimes it's true. I'm not gonna lie. Jojo subjective. IPGR before I got on this screen on the stream, bro. This guy's a goat. Oh my god, bro. Ryan's a goat. We played ASBR, just beat like fucking GR like with every stand. This is crazy, dude. Damn. Anyways, let's see here. This is GF fans explaining why he scales beyond fiction. Lol, true.
Bro, he beats everybody. Alien X, like, what's Alien X gonna do from fucking Ben 10? Like, oh, he's just gonna revert to zero.
I'm like, okay, dude, like this is funny as shit. I'm silent. People believe that. They think that GR's just gonna stalemate Alien X. That's funny, man. Whew. I don't know what they're smoking. Oh, all right. What you think about Jonathan versus Demon Slayer? He literally solos the verse. I'm not even joking. Um, I've been trying to read into GR, but the statements are really weird. Always been really weird. I recommend like looking at my just go through my GR art playlist, Ma or C. I'm just gonna call you C. SC or just C? SEC. Okay. So, yes, just go to my G Arc playlist and yeah, watch all that stuff. The Chad Wonderview versus the Incel GR Tard. Yes. It says, "Don't you think it's funny how people try to downplay JoJo to building like fodder, but then hype GR is like this fiction souling Chad?" Yeah, it's pretty ironic. Like, yeah, man, where the fuck are those skeptics, bro? Like, I don't get it, man. Like those people that are super skeptical, like, I don't know. I think JoJo's like building level. I don't even think they're like faster than light or speed of light. But like these people are nowhere to be found with GER. I'm like, bro, where the fuck are you people? Like, you know what? I would prefer y'all here. Like, maybe because this GR stuff has been going on like on rampant for like too goddamn long. We need like some counterbalance, bro. It's like the Avatar. Let's get like, bro, like everything was fine until like the GR tards attacked, right? Like, and it's fucking everything's just unbalanced. It needs to be balanced, right? There needs to be like a different opinion and like more critique, which is GR tard's weakness. So we need a tier list on delusional fanboys, not toxic they are. Bro, I'm telling you. Actually, I think I might. Ooh, I think that might be a stream. I think I might have to stream like that's a really good idea. Because I'll just like have this like, whole tier list and just man. Okay, because once again, GER tards. I'm trying to figure out which is worse, a GER tard or a Goku tard. They're both pretty bad, but I personally I think a GER tard's like worse. Like it's whew. Like they made like I wouldn't say the community smaller. Okay, I say they're a little bit smaller. Obviously, I think they're a little bit smaller than the Goku Tar community, but like the GR Tar is like, fuck, dude. I think the GR Tarts need to collide with the Goku Tarts. Like we need like an all-out war between them or something. Keep the GR Tarts like occupied or something while I drop more videos. Let's see here. Jumper is the go. Yo, what's up? Unifax, thank you, man. Thank you. Yo, Ichiha hacks. Ichiha hacks. Alright. Let's see here's Sakith the Destroyer. Joker the Goat. Unfortunately, I do not to know novel Dio. I know that Pucci reset the universe 72 times. Yeah, that's novel stuff. So without armor versus Zoro. What you think? I don't think they he can't hurt Zoro. That's a problem. They're so strong in One Piece. Like it doesn't matter how fast he is. Like he's not gonna hurt him really. So he's eventually gonna hit him with a destructive capability attack and kill him. Zoro's gonna win that. So since Jabbergo was the one to bring the balance to the Force. No. I was the one to bring the balance. Yeah, the balance of the community to zero. Like, I'm the real GER. I brought the balance of the community back to zero. The balance is equal now. The weight's equal. It says I had this one dude in my comments say the Bakugo takes strength against you, then downplay Jojo to build level. What the hell? Strange. I better be top tier. It says, bro, forgot the difference between strength and destructive capability. Whew. Oh, hopefully not me. I guess when I said destructive capability. I'll see here. Batman could be up. Okay, something else. Nope, something else. GR Stan or not, that kid would still lose to DeviantArt. Oh God. Uh, Jobber, you have never seen a Kratos tard? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. Um, let's see here. Okay, why didn't I think of that? Bad question. GR versus God. Oh my God. Beat versus Shuck. Beat solos. Yeah, yeah, Eddie Universe. I know all about that stuff. Yeah, Hama beats solo shock. That's my hot take, and then I don't know, like someone's gonna get really angry about that. He's like, no, this can't be, or something. I don't know. I don't think any of those two should care about what I think. Um, let's see here. People, hello, hype Kratos, blah blah blah. Hama beats slams. Yeah, I really do like Hama Beats content though. It's pretty dope. Like,
It
the
is
guy
a
helped out a
will
lot. I don't know. People are kind of like downplay that guy for like no reason, whatever. People like he helped out a lot, especially with like the JoJo Encyclopedia stuff. Like pretty good, pretty good. And at least like he tries to like at least stay like 90% factual with like whatever like he puts out in regards to like JoJo information. So yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like my thing, right? I think he's fine.
I like it rough, but not that rough.
Man, what if Hama Man, what if Hama was a power like a JoJo power scaling man? Holy shit, dude. I think my mind would like fucking be like blown into like a million pieces. Like he just like goes into like who wins and then he starts to asking like holy shit. Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen though. Shrek versus Under Repair. Under Repair solos.
I don't have
Under
the
Repair
time.
solos. I mean, in my opinion, I think honestly, I'm trying to remember.
Made a very
I
big
think
mess.
that Chuck's content outside of JoJo's is I like Chuck's content outside JoJo's. I never really cared too much for his content when it comes to JoJo. Like I really enjoyed his inside job video. Like I like that stuff like more than he does like actual just JoJo videos. I think they're kind of like at least in my opinion, man. Like not my I'm gonna pull like a Fletcher, not my tempo. Like it's whatever. Like everyone has their taste. Like some people don't like my channel because the power skin whatever like for whatever reason. Like okay, cool. As long as you're not in fucking my comment section just like constantly saying that, like, and I would wonder like, I think you do like my content, or you're just like some weirdo. Like, what weirdo does that? Oh, I really hate this content, so I'm gonna go to every single video and say I don't like your content, I don't like your content, I don't like your content. Like, it sounds like pretty schizo or something. It says Caleb versus Hamid. Bro, Caleb solos. Caleb solos. Yeah, I watched
Making
Whiplash.
you mad.
Whiplash is goated. So yeah, I love Whiplash. One of my favorite movies, though. Um, I was thinking about maybe having some of its OST in like my videos, but I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted. Oh, Caleb versus Jabbergoda. Wait a minute, Sukith, Sukith. Okay, so basically, for Caleb versus Jabbergoda, I literally have a hype package on my channel, right? So go check out. I'm like, go to like edits. Just it just says edits, right? And you should just see like hype package. That shit's funny as fuck. I literally just created that just for memes, like the Caleb IA versus Jabbergoda hype package. That's funny as fuck. Oh man. In terms of who wins, I don't know. Y'all decide. Let's see here. Um. Oh fuck. This is Juggernaut. If Death Battle does Year vs. Midheaven, there's gonna be a lot of outrage. They'll never do that. I'll tell you what they will do. They'll do They're gonna do like a JoJo villain battle royale. And so it seems like that's what they're most interested in regards to JoJo characters going up against each other. Is a villain battle royale, like the main villains, right? Like from part like 1 to 8, and possibly 9, depending on like I mean how far we get. But I mean, I wonder if you should just like clap everybody there pretty badly. Even D versus Love Train, you're just gonna clap everybody. It's pretty Kirk like. I like how you know what? That's another thing I don't like with these motherfuckers, bro. Like especially GR Tars too, is like, bro, how come? Like, let's say for example, okay, the logic is, oh, just our battle royale. Let's say it's from GR Tars perspective. These statements for GR. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty clear cut. GR should solo. But when it comes to Wonder Review having the same exact fucking statements, similar statements, even better ones, nah, not happening. It's not that clear cut. I think what if he's gonna get clapped up by D4C Love Train? Yep, yep, yep. Uh huh. I'm like, huh? Motherfucker, why? Huh? Why aren't you applying the? You can't make any reason out of that shit. Like, it's insane. Like, how can you apply one standard? Like, basically both characters have the same thing going on, but you're not applying the same standard for the other. And this character has like better statements too, similar statements, but they're better. Like, what? Huh? Like it's like, what the fuck?
It only applies to villains.
I'm like, okay, like
Hagib Nus
it's,
El Page.
huh?
Die!
It's so weird. It's so weird. But yeah, like who wins the Joestar? I think, yeah, I think the villain battle royale is pretty clear cut. Wonder if you just like slams all of them pretty bad. But for Joestars, now this one's kind of weird because like once again the Part 7 characters like they just don't have the speed necessary to compete with the previous stands, right? So I'm like, well, fuck. Because I guess realistically, right, if I just don't, let's say, like, equalize the part 7 to 8 character speeds with, like, whoever they're facing, right, um, then they're just gonna get mollywopped, right, before they can do anything or throw out their abilities. So, okay, let's how about this, right? So, in a scenario where, let's say, the stats are completely unequal, right, the only one that should be winning that fight should be I'd say like yeah, Jotaro. Jotaro should be winning that overall. If we're just truly unequalizing the stats and shit. Because of his speed and even though like let's say Joseph part two Joseph would be like far faster and stronger, it wouldn't matter if like there's time stopping the play, plus he has to deal with like all these other fucking people in the battlefield, right? But yeah, like Jotaro should win that. Like there's plus once again parts like Johnny and Josuke won't be able to do anything. Also Jodio. Yeah, yeah, Jodio's there, but I probably wouldn't include him because he's not fleshed out. So, but yeah, they wouldn't be able to do anything. They get speed blitz before they could do fucking fuck all. So yeah, even if like let's say their abilities were out, I don't know, it just wouldn't happen. But let's say if the part 7 to 8 characters had like their speed equalized with whoever there's fighting, then I would side with. Mm, I'd just side with Josuke then. That's what I'd side with. He's a lot of frustrating hacks to deal with, like stealing people's eyesight, friction, and shit. His Go Beyond Bubble can like is definitely gonna move and time stop along with like the infinite rotation, which is gonna fuck Jotaro over. So that's what I'd say. So like unequal stats completely, right? I'd say Jotaro wins the battle royale. But if we equalize the speed for the part 7 8 characters, Josuke, yeah, Josuke from part 8 should take the dub. Is my take. And I know people are like, what about GR? Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. As soon as like some characters are getting reverted, let's say, right? As soon as that shit happens, everyone's just gonna fucking target
See
Giorno.
what happens when you touch
Everyone.
Nikolai?
It and keep in mind, I'm making sure that this fight has like its GR is already in his final transformation, so there's no shenanigans, right? So everyone's gonna target that motherfucker when GR starts like using revert to zero on people. Like, oh, jump that motherfucker, and then they're all gonna speed blitz and one shot him. Like that's just how it's gonna go, or just overpower with hacks. It's just it's just gonna be pretty bad for GR. Like, there's no W there. That's the whole point. So um, let's see here. Check is a godsend for Jojo Meebus, but anybody is a world though. Probably doesn't vibe with it. This is has Defel ever done a JoJo Link character before? No. The only JoJo Link character they will do, most likely, is probably Toru versus Makima in the far, far, far future. Let's see here. but the choice of the author note only apply to villains. This is Loki thought that train of GR solos. Nope. Can Vanilla Ice beat Johto if he does his thing, like how he gets to stop time? He doesn't exist. I mean, like he's that's the thing though. Like it's Cream still needs to. It takes time for him to move, right? And Cream's just gonna be stopped. That's like the only thing, right? He can't move in time erase or time erase. Time stop. Jabber favorite DC character, bro. My favorite DC character, man. I've been waiting to say this. I wish Lumos was here because you know what I'd be saying, bro. Listen, Guy Gardner, man. Guy Gardner's my favorite. Uh, Steel Ball is at least faster than the gun. It says if you look at the beginning of the first fight, chapter 2. I love the irony of GR getting jumped and beaten badly. True. Like, bro, like that's what everyone's reaction is gonna be. Like they're just gonna get, like, let's say a couple people get reverted, and like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, I'm jumping that guy. That's annoying. I'm not. I'm no. We're dealing with that right now. He's just gonna get jumped because it's basically just gonna fuck up the flow of the fight, right? Like imagine like there's a the fight, the whole entire fight is a conversation, and then there's just one character, there's just one stand that's interrupting the flow of the conversation. Like basically imagine the guy constantly interrupting you before you go like, okay, shut the fuck up, and you beat him up real quick. That's like GER. Like that's what people are going to do to GER in that fight. Um, why does GER have a spider for a head? I have no idea. Guard Gardner, such a W. True, true, true. Maki might get shit on by one of you. It's something. It's something. But like an upside down it's better. It's universal. MTL speed.
You got slime on my uniform.
Damn, these zombies are after me. Also, remember like I had that like Braden Yates Death Battle track where it's like Rohan versus Timmy Turner. I think it's still a pretty cool fight. I think I might need to make it like one of those like tier lists, right, or something
I'm out of ammo. Maybe I should just drink
for that fight.
instead. Piss on some.
Cause personally, I think okay, my favorite fight for Timmy used to be like Rohan, but now it's not. It's more so my favorite fight for Timmy is now like Billy Grimm and Mandy. I still think Rohan's a pretty good fight, right, for the lad. Um, would ever become a death out? Hell no. Honestly, I'd rather the whole like Grim Adventures thing become a death out for Timmy. Like if he fights those guys, it'd be a pretty cool fight. But Rohan,
Why is
I don't know who
everyone
wins
yelling
that
about
fight to
my
be
lack of
honest.
ammo?
It's really hard for me to decide who wins against like when it comes to Timmy or just
Oh,
like
thanks
Rohan.
for making me
It's really
sick.
hard.
That song was driving me nuts. Beats a hammer and sickle every time. All right, who wants to try and take me?
Oh damn, this thing did nothing.
This
All
should
right, let me
help me
see
protect
here.
my vodka.
I'm just trying to get a ray gun, bro.
A toast to a brilliant weapon.
All right, let me read some more of this chat. It says, I once saw a truck calling Goku inaccessible speed. Yeah, that's wrong. Inaccessible speed Goku or infinite speed Goku. Anything like that's just wrong. Has Death Note ever done Devil May Cry 5 Virgil? I think so, against Sephiroth. So ending spoiler. I saw somebody say Drew could throw knives at Poochie this saved only at the same time. Man, oh man, oh man. This is terrible. I mean, if Joro took time to throw one knife at Poochie, like fucking Jolene would be dead. So I don't know. That's weird. People trying to make up reasons for Joro to win against Poochie. Like that guy is not winning. Ironically, yeah. Wait a minute. Ironically, Joro didn't even have the time to do so. What the heck? This is ironic. Yeah,
This
he's
will
gonna throw
help
the
me
knives. He doesn't have the
evolve
time to do so.
nicely.
Quite literally, even though he has the abilities to stop time. He should have
Time
all
to
the
die
time.
now,
I'm cooking. Yes, this haymaker's cooking.
Oh, that smells disgusting. Like my fourth wife. She pretty. Pretty and smelly. Weird combo.
Okay. This chat is amazing tonight. Alright. We got about 30 more minutes and then I'm gonna head on out, alright? So y'all keep commenting, like keep
You
saying
want more
stuff.
my
This stream is
spit?
very productive and
Probably
awesome.
tastes like vodka. Vodka.
I'm probably gonna do more streams probably in the middle of the day then. Like, can you play Patrick Philly Million Ice if you take song requests? That's another thing. I don't really know how to like set that up on PlayStation because I am strictly streaming on PlayStation 5,
Just what the
so
doctor ordered.
mm, maybe. Drop a matchup tier list video. You should be join. Oh, now I can see a thing. I think maybe I could have sworn maybe you posted it earlier. Yes, I'll let you join up that 100% matchup tier list. So far, I kind of have like a top 10 like death battle thing or whatever. I think I still have it. Let me look here. Hold on. I'll pause this so I don't get like jumped. Here, let me, because I think I still have it. It's like a whole death battle tier list matchups. So let me look here. Just put Rick. I found it. Okay, okay. So here's like my tier list, right? For just here before I can get to the tier list, right? So basically, or top 10. So basically, for death battle, this is stuff I want, right? So here's some honorable mentions, right? Like Ed and Eddie versus like yeah, Ed and Eddie versus Ed, Matt, and Tom from like yeah, it's like Cartoon Network versus Ed's World, and also yeah, we got John Wick versus Jason Bourne. Finally, uh, the Grim Adventures versus the Fairly Odd Parents. Now let's get into this like top 10 real quick, okay? So yeah, who's at number 10? I might have to change this list because some things might get updated. Like some things are getting updated, okay? So for 10, Kyle Rayner versus Simone. For 9, oh shit, this is not work. For 9, it's Doctor Doom versus Gilgamesh. For I don't know why they haven't done that yet. That's kind of insane, actually. Like Doctor Doom versus Gilgamesh. It's like a no-brainer. Um, where the fuck is number 8? Yeah, I'm jobbing on my list. God damn. Gotta find number 8 real quick because I didn't number this shit properly, man. Alright, number 8. Polnareff versus Puss in Boots. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see. Not hey, like listen, like that'd be pretty fucking dope to see. I mean, it seems like Puss is losing like either way if he goes against Mao Mao or like Polnareff. So I might as well have him go. Let's have him go against a JoJo character. Come on, come on. Now for 7, Rocky Balboa versus Daniel LaRusso. Another thing is like, bro, how has this not happened yet? Like, holy shit, that needs to happen. Rocky Balboa versus Daniel LaRusso. Rocky versus Karate Kid. Um, what was it? So 6. Shigaraki versus Mahito. My Hero Academia versus Jujutsu Kaisen. I think My Hero Academia. I really liked My Hero Academia at the beginning, but now it's just like, it's okay. Shigaraki's still cool, but Jujutsu Kaisen, big fan of it. Like, I love that stuff. I just love it, and I can't wait. I think the new episode came out today. I'm about to watch that, but yeah, it's so cool, so cool. For 5, Lupin the Third versus Sly Cooper. I think Lupin the Third's a probably a cool character. Need to get more into a series, but Sly Cooper, bro, I'm a big fan of Sly Cooper. Been playing this since I was a fucking child. All the games, PlayStation 2. I love the series. I want to eventually get to scaling Sly Cooper on the channel. Like I have a rough idea of where he scales. I know he's at least the lightning timer. So that's he's some pretty good speed at the least. And it's also some good time hacks from like Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I'm pretty sure Lupin like kind of stomps Sly Cooper unless you like want to say like I don't know Lupin's an idiot or whatever. And Sly uses like the whole slow down time thing and just bolos Lupin. But yeah, that was number 5. Number 4 is Anne Boon Choi versus Lucetta. Whew, that's a good matchup. I'm a big fan of Amphibia. I really like Owl House, but I love Amphibia. I'm a super big fan of it. Like that shows. I think it's one of the best cartoons I've ever like fucking watched like of all time. Like I love Amphibia and the show. So yeah, I think Anne wins, and I understand the arguments of lose, but like I think Anne mainly wins because of the revive. Like that's basically my gist of it. Um, what was it? For 3, now Gordon Freeman versus like Isaac Clarke. I think I might do this matchup on this channel, right? But yeah, it's another base matchup. I love Dead Space. I'm thinking if y'all couldn't tell when I had like made that Dead Space video on the channel, right? The little edit because I really love Dead Space. I played all the games. I have the guides. Like I just love that shit. I want to eventually get to scaling Isaac Clarke eventually when I have like the time to, right? Because that'd be pretty dope. He's a really cool character. He has some pretty cool hacks, and his scaling's interesting. And also the verse is just interesting too, right? And that might lead me to like scaling other similar verses like Mass Effect and Halo. For number two on the list, who's number two? Oh, number two is I'd say it's a tie. This one's a tie, right? Number two on this list is a tie between Gyro Sapelli versus Kamina, which is JoJo's versus Gurren Lagann, and also Toru versus Makima. I probably prefer like Toru versus Makima now because I'm like a little team bit less excited for like Gyro versus like Kamina because well, I mean Gyro's unfortunately going to lose, not because he's like weaker, but he's just too slow, unfortunately. But with Toru versus Makima, epic JoJo W. Let's go. But yeah. Now, my number one fight of all time. Whew, and I'm surprised. It's another one. How have they not done this yet? Is Rick Grimes versus Joel Miller. The Walking Dead versus The Last of Us. That needs to happen ASAP. They need to do that. Like, oh man, I love the fucking Walking Dead. I'm pretty much almost caught up with the entire series. We're about to watch Fear the Walking Dead, and they have some really good scaling too. Like, holy shit, they got really good scaling. And surprisingly, like I'm pretty sure that, like there's like a Death Battle blog where they had like Clementine versus Ellie, like, and you could just see. Keep in mind, Clementine's only getting like the scraps, the leftover scraps of scaling for like these characters. She's like kind of like, oh, she kind of scales some of these characters like in the main series, right? And just because she does, bro, holy shit, she fucking folds. Yeah, Clementine fucking folds Ellie. I'm like, holy shit. Like, like I'm telling you, the Walking Dead scale is pretty cracked. Pretty cracked. Like, what the fuck? Um, it says Dexter versus Stewie. Like, my thing on that is like, I think it's interesting, but I think a better matchup for like, what was it? Stewie is, bro. I would also, I think this one, oh, this would be a dip out too. Is Rick and Morty versus Stewie and Brian. Like that shit just like that shit slaps. Like I want that. That's what I want. It'd be like it's just like it's like a Rick and Morty episode. You get the whole like duo. It's a duo versus a duo, and then like Rick and Morty adventures. You got the Stewie and Brian adventures, right? Road to the multiverse, this and that. Like it's so cool. Um, what else here? Do you have some big special occasion like Christmas or something? You should do a big video where you scale and rank the choices. Not yet. I still have to think about that. Um, what was it? Danny versus GR. I don't know who that is. Sorry to answer this, but what's your favorite JoJo part? Part like at least anime. You know what? Fuck it, I was thinking of time between part 3 and part 7. Yeah, that's what I think. That's my favorite part. It's a big W. Let's see. Let's not start war the chat. Let's say versus Wiki on their way to spread misinformation, give you brain image. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to like the JoJo Wiki, um, just the only thing they get right in terms of, for JoJo is like I guess speed, right? They don't except for like okay, let's see. They didn't fuck up at part 2 speed scaling. They didn't fuck up at part 3 speed scaling. They fucked up at part 4 speed scaling. They fucked up at part 1 speed scaling. They didn't fuck up at part 5 speed scaling. And they also I think they kind of fucked up at like part 6 speed scaling, I think. I'm not sure. I'm about to read that again. But yeah. Oh, and they massively fucked up in part 7 to 8 speed scaling. Holy fuck. Because alternate universe like arguments is stupid. But yeah, other than that, like everything else is kind of trash. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I just recommend character stats and profiles wiki. Just go over there. It's way better, in my opinion. Um, could Weatherport beat Jotaro? No. Heavy Weather? No. You ain't beating them. I think Rick versus Doctor would be a better matchup. Same here. I think like that's the thing here, right? Is that I think if it's a solo like Rick matchup, then like sure, like 100% like the like Rick versus the Doctor, it's a really good matchup. But if we make it a duo fight, where we include like Morty and shit, then like I think Stewie versus Brian is like the best fight for the duo.
shot. Die, slime thing! Die! Die!
Damn. Look this room up.
What's that smell? Maybe I shot it.
Damn, look at this guy. He fucking didn't even get a chance. I think that's the only one left. Bill Cipher versus the Lich. Interesting. Yeah, it's some of, I this might sound controversial, but the Lich kind of, yeah, the Lich just shits on Bill Cipher. Venture time scaling is cracked, no one knows it.
Does anyone else hear that, or is it just me?
That shit's getting like higher dimensional, like I think 60 to like 11 or some shit. They got some bonkers shit in Adventure Time, man. And keep in mind, right, the reason why Adventure Time's like at least scaling kind of goes like super hard when you look into it is because the verse is kind of like really heavily inspired off like Dungeons and Dragons, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that shit can go pretty fucking hardcore. All right. Ooh, a little zombie here. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of my take on that. Hmm. Devil May Cry 3 Dante versus Chainsaw Man. Uh, Dante should just slap. Like, I don't know. Dante's too OP. That's from what I gather. I don't know. Chainsaw Man, like, they're they're okay in terms of power. I think the only problem about them is like, I think the only thing that's like really defined is probably their maybe their speed's pretty defined. They're always counting shit down, but like, in terms of power, some shit can be pretty vague or like or whatever, especially with the Darkness Devil. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's interesting. Damn, I really wish they added buried. GR is One Piece. Use the One Piece. The One Piece is real. Kenjaku versus Makima is something I'd like to see. You know, people have been like either been like siding with like, Kenjaku versus Makima or Gojo versus Makima. It's definitely interesting. I don't know, from what I've seen, people, and I'm kind of shocked too, is that like, I mean, they kind of have like Makima winning against Gojo because higher stats or something.
Salute!
Especially against Kenjaku, like her win is like, even better. Makima versus Primus Crew. That's a good one too. I think you should probably spread that around. I think people like that idea. People are always looking for like Makima matchups or whatever. At least different ones other than just Gojo versus Makima. I can tell people are getting pretty sick of it. Constantly saying Gojo versus Makima, Gojo versus Makima, Gojo versus Makima. And I was like, bro, like stop, please. Like I never seen that before. Happen to a fight like where your best matchup becomes its worst because it's fucking everywhere. And everyone keeps talking about it over and over again, like to the point of annoyance. GR versus Makima. That'd be interesting. I don't think anyone's winning in that scenario. I think she might just have like some durability negating shit. I don't know. I don't think. Well, hmm, I don't know. Vanilla Ice versus Alucard? Oh boy. Whew, it's too good. You know, a fight that I like really want to do, or at least see somebody do, because like, bro, it'd be super cool. Is What was it? Yeah, Giorno. With gold experience and an alternative like GR, of course, versus like Alucard from Castlevania. That shit would be like raw. Like holy fuck. I mean, the Castlevania has some cracks again. I'm pretty sure Alucard should just clap, but it should be like a way better fight than like Joker versus Giorno. Because there's an actually interesting dynamic going on. Like, because that's like one thing I really don't like with Joker versus Giorno or any like fucking Persona versus the Jojo matchup is that there's not really a fight dynamic going on here. Like one guy can only use one ability to do some other multiple things, while this guy's like fucking a cajillion like fucking things to throw at this motherfucker. Like it's not. I don't know. There's nothing really coinciding with each other or a cool dynamic interaction. It's just like all it is just gonna be. Well, Journo gonna get slowly overwhelmed, right? As he's using the same ability over and over again. This guy is using different shits, right? I'd rather prefer like Alucard, right? Like you get some Castlevania shit interacting with Life Giver. Like I don't know. I think this should be way more like interesting to me rather than a guy pulling out essentially, let's say a billion stands against one character, right? Until like we eventually get to the part of the fight everyone's looking forward to. That's an actual probably a fight is like I don't know GR, right? Like I want goal experience to actually be like viable, like be actually in the conversation rather than outside of it in a fight. That's what I want, and I don't think that's present in Joker versus Giorno at all. Because, like once again, all it is well, bro, you have a shit ton of stance. I used my one ability a couple times before realizing that I can't do anything else against you, and I had to use my MacGuffin to fight you, right? Rather than like fighting a guy that has different shit to bounce your stuff off of in the first place, like Alucard. He said, "This is the connection." Ha! This is when you realize Kira nearly prevented Part 6 from happening if he didn't say his name out loud. Probably. I really want to see Dragon Ball Super Bully Return Defos done yet. I don't think they're ever gonna do that. It says honestly, the only part that sells me on Geoker is how hyped the climax will be. And true. Not just hype climax, but a controversial one. Like no matter what, like everyone kind of agrees that no matter who wins, it'll be controversial. It'll probably be even. It's basically. I'm gonna say it. It is literally the next Ben 10 versus like, or Hal Jordan versus Ben 10. I'm not even joking. It's the next Hal Jordan versus Ben 10. No matter who wins, it's gonna be pretty bad. It will be bad. Like, especially if, especially if Joker wins. Oh man, the GR fans, they are just gonna be frothing at the fucking mouths at that shit, bro. Like, that will be a sight to behold. But even then, like, there's just gonna be more. Oh shit, I'm down. No. Whew. Whew. Okay. But they are just gonna be frothing at the fucking mouths at that shit. And then now, keep in mind, that battle's still gonna fuck up GR scaling. So I'm gonna make another video like they'll keep frothing again, like, no, they downplayed it. Like, well, actually, they highballed the fuck out of this guy. That's why I'm gonna just go and debunk the shit. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be a shit show. That's what I think.
Hello,
100%
lady.
shit show.
Would you like to taste my vodka?
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm definitely a little worried. Whew! Oh my god. These zombies are a little bit more aggressive.
I like it rough, but not that rough.
It says Gyro versus Jorno. I mean, once again, Gyro throws ball breaker, Jorno dies, easy claps, GG. You know what? Speaking more on the climax of, Jorno versus Joker. I mean, I think the climax would just be like, I could just imagine. It's just GR's out. He's just doing his stupid shit where he stands there and he's like, "Come at me, bro." After like running like
My
Joker or whatever the
chance is
fuck,
now double.
and then Joker's
Want
like,
my
"Okay, bet."
vodka?
Pulls that like I forgot that big ass bullet he fires. I forgot what it's called, but it's like his ultimate like move. Fires that bullet at GR. GR punches it and everything fucking goes like in and out, like some Goku versus Superman shit. Everything went in and out. It's glitching and shit. Fucking guys trying to revert. GR's trying to revert the bullet, and basically the bullet just like goes through like GR, like exploding him, and Jorno, like a cartoon character, and just fucking kills him or some shit. That's what I probably think is just gonna happen. He's gonna try to punch the bullet, revert to zero, only to get blown up or something. Like from trying to do that in the first place, the bullet just like says "fuck you" to revert to zero, overpowers it. It's that simple. Um,
This
I
better
mean, you
be
could even have a
good.
convoluted scenario where, like, I don't know, what was it? Jorno thinks he's won, and then all of a sudden a bird flies through him like Kira, and then like I don't know, the guy says, "Actually, like, here's what happened. You fucking died, loser." Like, that'd be funny. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's how I can imagine the climax realistically playing out. Jira tries to hit that bullet, tries to revert to zero. Little Minnie's power struggle with the reality, like fucking bending and glitching and shit. Bullet goes like fucking through GR's hand and fucking explodes him. What the fuck? They were waiting for me. Oh, those bastards. Okay, I see you. Alright, I'm gonna take over here.
Didn't happen to me. There were thousands.
Whew. Oh well. Alright, see you. Alright. Now, what else did you say? So, bro, imagine if Jodio, someone gets the adder by the end of part 9. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. This is funny. Part 9, Bandit Tag will have plot manipulation trust. True to true. It probably has something to do with the mechanisms. Really, it's just flow. Well, they're just saying it differently. You should do a little joke video saying GR beats Goku to see what happens. True, true, true. April Fools, maybe? What's up, y'all? Also, Jobbers, the server open. I've been thinking about, like, making, at least saying a link out. So only, let's say, like, for example, put in the community tab, be like, yo, like, let's say the first 15 people to join, right? But, I mean, like, my only worry about that is that, like,
Keep
basically
the
some, like,
champion.
GER tards or people that, like, were banned or whatever, or blocked, are just gonna try to join. Then they're gonna waste the spots that was reserved for people that aren't like them, right? So I have to go and ban those people and be like, okay, like, was it worth it? That was stupid. I told you in the community tab not to join the server, else you get, like, banned again. Like, anyone who's, like, blocked or banned from a previous server, you're not allowed to join, so don't try it, like, right? So, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna prepare my mods for that, so we'll be on the lookout or something. That's what I think, at least.
Double points. All right, I'll get up already. Sheesh.
But yeah, that's kind of what I think. What are some rare Jorno
I can't believe
W's?
that works.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to think of. Might have to give me like some characters people always put him up against. Like, maybe. That's like the only way I can think of, like, to assess that.
Looks like I didn't get
Oh
all
shit.
of him.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh
Now
shit.
that's what I call a duel. Nikolai is coming for you. Did you guys hear
There
that
we go.
voice?
Honestly, I bet if like Araki was asked about Gold Experience Requiem again nowadays, he'd probably say the same exact thing he said like fucking 13 years ago. Like that shit's never
I'll
changing.
drink to your death.
That's what I think. Araki will say the same thing. And people be like, look, he said new information. I'm like, no, he just said the same fucking thing he said before. Um, it says, what if Joker says accept the truth and Joker just shoots him in the head? I mean, yeah, like I can imagine that happening too. I think Skull said no. Imagine not getting an invite from Jabber himself to join. I will eventually put it out in a community tab eventually. I'm just thinking about when to do it, to be honest. I mean, because fucking the GR tards, their harassment is strong. Now, what are some rare Jordan? Yeah, I already saw that. This is Rocky hates Jordan so much. If you could give him a person I've been having a daydream or having having a daydream, having a dream. Honestly, GR should get an upgrade. Rocky actually explains his speed and strength and such. Yeah, he'd need make like a series expanding the era after the era. When do you think the next data book will be released? I have no idea. I'm so cool that I get to say GR Souls Fiction and be in the Discord. Yeah, true, true. And anyone that says otherwise of GR soloing, I'm gonna like have to like harass you and also like force you to have a conversation with me because that's what a regular person does. Let's see here. Springtrap slams GR. Shake my head. Yeah, Springtrap. Did you miss me? Nah, get out of here, carrot. Let's see.
If that's all you got, maybe I'm not drinking enough.
What the fuck?
Oh, that smells disgusting. Like my fourth wife. She's pretty and smelly. Weird combo.
You could kill enemy, dude. Are you talking about Springtrap shit? Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's scaling. Go weird. Go weird. Go huh? Go what the fuck? What is this shit? Like, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know how people scale that shit out. Bro, if Living Tombstone like music is not in the FNAF movie, like that shit's just not real life. I'll say it. Obliterated. Yeah, man. I don't think Death Battle will ever scale up right into Freddy's. Let's see. Let's see here.
Come, Suka. I have vodka for you.
You know what? Since we have like 3 minutes left, I'm gonna ask y'all like probably one final question regarding like part 5. When it comes to like part 5 in terms of like, I don't know, just let's say King Crimson and like GR, why does like everyone's like argumentation and just like intelligence like take a dive in terms of like trying to scale like GR and like King Crimson try to regard their statements? Like why? Like it just takes such a nosedive. There's no limit fallacy
What
like
the doctor ordered.
GR, ignoring all the like the inconsistencies with King Crimson's time erase, right? Like if you're doing like in the literal sense, like why? Why is I never understood that. Like at least specifically with that, right? Because it kind of ties back. Like it's like what, like bro, like their comprehension intelligence just takes a nosedive, like out of fucking nowhere. Like whoa, dude. Like holy shit. And then when it's their intelligence or whatever regarding those events is challenged, let's say with like one review having the same statements, he's like, no, it can't be. It's like, bro, like, why are you fighting yourself? All these arguments you're making against Wonder Review right now, like, are the same you can make against GR. It's just stupid. I don't what? Like, I don't get it. Like, it didn't. I don't know. Like, I think I remember I asked like one guy, I was like, dude, you realize I could just do the same thing with like fucking GR, right? Like, you can't have the same stance when Wonder Review's the exact same thing. Goes silent. It's like his brain shuts down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I have issues.
It just doesn't. I don't know.
To the nuclear
This thing I just can't wrap my head around. Like I don't know. I don't think they have like, any self-awareness going on,
If this were Russian,
and just
it
because they
would
don't have any
just be
self-awareness, they make
fine.
these really weird fucking leaps in logic and just going through these logic loops just to get to the thing they're trying to say or something. It's just so weird. I never understood it. Oh, kills one enemy? Oh, this gun sucks.
Salute!
It says, and it's 7:30. Alright, I'll pause it and I'll read the rest. I'm about to end this stream. So let's see here. Um, King Crimson can be consistent and Gear is barely shown. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. It says because Gear KCS has that cool space background wallpaper. True, true. But Gear can just say no. Oh my god, it's so cringe. JoJo is a mid-verse. Boros souls all of it, to be honest. They should have Mamazuki the SBR for real. You know what? I wouldn't be too angry about that if they did. I wouldn't. Like, at least they're adding a fucking new JoJo character that isn't, like, fucking worthless. Like, I don't know. Who's that motherfucker's name again? Like, I forgot his name, man. He's the like kid with the weird hair. He's just an asshole. Part 8. I forgot his name. He's wearing the green shirt. Let's see here. It says Journos went to make some Google Google and they lose brain cells. True, true, true. Honestly, I'm guessing because King Crimson is the big bad part 5 when Gio defeats him. Yeah, Joshu. Let's talk about Joshu. Yeah, Joshu. I don't want Joshu to be the DLC character. How Tor even work in ASBR? I'm sure they'll figure it out. There's just videos out there that kind of go over that. Versus Solo Jojo. It says Chopper. When do you get to VC to the squad again? I'm free to VC tomorrow because I'm about to head out for tonight. I'll probably be back. Well, yeah, I might be able to VC late tonight. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'm probably either I just go to sleep. I don't know. Well, we'll see. It's either uh tonight or like tomorrow. It says I used to like GR. Now it's like a death wish to like GR. Well, that's just how it is nowadays. Hmm. I wish. So I wish they added some minor Part 6 villains to SBR. They have such unique abilities. It's fair. Wish they had Tamaki Dane to SBR or Jobin. Okay. Yeah, those are fair stuff, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the stream. The next stream, I'll try to make it Among Us, but like while I'm doing that, I might have a stream in the middle where I'm just like playing Elden Ring or something. So that'll kind of be it. And also make sure y'all look at the community tab page for like any announcements, like because most likely I will be dropping a Discord link for probably about there's like 20 people here. How about this? I'll drop it for the Discord link will only be like for like 20 people, right? Like that's the limit. Like 20 people click on it, like you get to use it, right? I'll make sure to establish the rules. If any douchebags like joining in that just don't like well like read like what I said in the community tab where it's like yo like if you're banned from previous server or you're blocked by me on Discord or YouTube like you're not allowed to join like I'll know you join. I'm looking at your name. I'm looking for your name, right? And all of course there's more rules on the server, but that's just like the baseline. Like obviously don't do it because that's like a waste of a spot, right? That could have been someone else who is not like that person, who's just regular. So yeah, something to keep in mind. What else? Says does Jojo Veller have an official English translation? I fucking wish. I mean, like the only one that has an official English translation is JoJo 6251, and well, I'm very glad about. I'm very glad that it does, and it's cool to see some stuff. But it definitely, I think it would be a major W. And at least it's the first step. It's the first step, right? But it's gonna be a major W once we get the JoJo Go Go English like translation, like official English translation. That shit would be like dope as fuck, right? Yeah, JoJo Go Go doesn't have one. I already know like JoJo Go Go is definitely the next one to probably be officially translated. Then of course JoJo Veller. It's gonna be like a really long time until like any of that shit like procs out, right? It took so bro, it took so fucking long just for JoJo, what was it? JoJo 6251 to get translated into English. Bro, that guidebook has been out since like part four, like first like no like when part four was like in the middle of its series before Kira even came out, like or was the villain, right? That's how old that shit is. Like, oh, we're fucked. Like it's gonna take a long time for JoJo Go Go. Plus, it's gonna be funny, like for GR Tars to be like, actually, even though this is the official translation, I translated mine using the greatest AI in fucking human history. I'm like, okay, dude, like you're fucking weird though, and you're racist. There's no way you're gonna take a fucking robot over a human. Like, come on, stop it. Like this is stupid. But no, I swear. But yeah, that is the gist. Um, that's all I got for y'all. I'll see y'all. I might. I'm trying to put down a day I might stream. That's tough. That's tough. I might be able to stream like this Saturday or upcoming Sunday. I might, right? But anyways, that's all I got for y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.